Hello, and welcome to Sleuths, Spacers, and the Fate of Saltmaw, Episode 2. Before we get started, let's just go around real quick and introduce our cast of characters. And we will start with the one who looks like a cinnamon roll, is actually a beautiful fish folk, and also actually a cinnamon roll trooper.
Hello, it is I, Trooper SJP. I'm happy to be here. I have not popped out the chat box, which is distressing because I always like to have chat where I can see it, so I can see if you're saying hi to me, and then I could say hi back to you. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I am playing Oceanus, who is the junior detective of the agency, who is a seeker, who's out to try to find secretly, it's a secret, a homeland for his people, and people should not know that he's doing that. But how are you supposed to find it if you don't ask people? You know what I mean? If you don't ask people, hey, have you seen a secret homeworld where my people could be? It's a secret, then no one will ever tell you, and you'll never find out. So, he's good with secrets, and and I'm happy to be here. Last time we were here, some people were a little bit villainous, and that was that, and they tried to kill people, and that was rude. That was it. That's me.
Excellent. Welcome. Thank you for being with us. Next, our charismatic Connie man, because get it, Connie means crab in Japanese, and he's also a con man. Alex, tell us about your character.
All right. So Crabley Booper is a giant crab who has joined the group for his own reasons and has decided that all of them are his children in some way. And currently, I believe he is pinching.
Yes, indeed. He is pinching a halfling. Got him grappled.
It's easy because they're about to.
Yes, we'll see how that turns out in a moment. In the meantime, who summons the summoners? Why, it's Rocket Fox.
Hello. I am Rocket Fox. I'm also just not moving at the same rate that my voice is, so I would apologize if I were sorry. But yeah, I am playing the demon summoner who just can't. Yeah. When one starts to summon demons, one just doesn't, and that's just it's really a passion, I would like to call it. But her name is Freija, and last time she was trying to impress people with her wonderful power of making an eyeball appear in a drink. And sadly, no one seemed really all that impressed by that, and that has put her in a grumpy mood. So that is where we left her last time.
Demons, you can't have just one. Next.
Can't have just one. They're like potato.
They are. Next up, some Vect may dream of electric sheep. This one dreams of becoming 2,500,000 tons of spinning metal all alone in the night. Adam, tell us who you are.
Yes, excellent. Hello, my name is Adam Jones. I'm playing Mr. Biggs. He's a megalomaniacal gadgeteer. He's a 5-foot robot in an 8-foot mech suit, and he just wants to get even bigger from there. If I recall correctly, last time we saw him, he placed himself in between danger and a gnome.
Indeed, he did.
Protect that tiny little gnome. Won't get his money. Without money, can't pay for a bigger body.
This is true. And hopefully...
But putting himself in the way of danger, that's very...
Yes. Hopefully you will get the rest of your paycheck soon once we wrap up the shenanigans at the tractor beam. But
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes.
In chat, somebody just asked, Gailars Descartes, which might be French, I don't know, asks, which one would you suggest with the juicy eyeball demon? I'm suspecting a white or a rosé, but I really feel like Freya would know best which wine pairs well with an eyeball demon, and I would like to know the answer. That's all. Before we start, because I feel like it's important.
That's a fine question. That's a fine question. I personally, I would suggest the just right fermented blood of your enemies.
Oh, that makes sense.
Indeed.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with it.
Or
Seems
Riesling.
like a good choice to me. And last but not least, the toughest nails detective who helps keep us all together, Stiver.
Hello, everybody. My name is James Stiver, and I am playing Niles Hammer, who's really was just an accountant not too long ago, and really getting used to this whole leadership, detective agency thing, and trying to wrangle in all these colorful people. Thing. I mean, not all people. Some are crabs. Some are,
Well, crabs are people too.
Well, yeah, okay. And some are robots. That could also be people, I guess. People bots. I just want you to, whatever you feel like you are, you just be that. And I think that last we left him, he had completely just, I think he was just going to let some people kind of walk off, like, all right, well, don't do that again. And he was kindly reminded these people actually tried to blow him up. And then he got like, oh, you're right. Okay. So maybe not handling pressure very well. But here we are.
Here we are. And just in case anyone missed last time or needs a little bit of a refresher, previously on Fate of Saltmaw, the members of the newly formed Hammer Detective Agency were having their weekly meeting discussing the events of their previous case in which they had rescued a lost Hydra cat from one of the station's residents when there was a knock at the door. Outside, they found a gnome craftsperson who introduced themselves as Clangswell, Nunu Holdsbottom Thunderstruck the Fourth, but you can call us Fritz, and offered the party 500 credits each, half up front and half on completion, to help guard the venue where they were supposed to be giving a presentation on their latest groundbreaking invention, a prototype dark matter engine converter, aka mag matrix, that would allow ships and other magic-based tech to operate in dead magic zones. The party took the job, and when they arrived at the tractor beam, an historic spaceflight-themed tavern and hotel, which Fritz had rented out for the event, they found Fritz up to their elbows assembling a new holoprojector. Evidently, they'd had to order a last-minute replacement due to technical difficulties, but something seemed off about the new device. Mr. Biggs performed a quick diagnostic check and confirmed that the new projector had indeed been tampered with, and proceeded to shoot it out the nearest airlock while Fritz began to construct a new one. They got the projector done just in time for the potential buyers to arrive, and the party began to mingle with guests. Niles had spent the intervening time poring over any available information on the guest list, including financial records, and quickly ascertained that while Kenny and Kiri Flopwig, the sharply dressed halfling twins in the dark corner booth, were by far the biggest investors, former councilman Obrick Drellian stood the most to gain from the technology. While Freya was unable to provoke much of a reaction with her eyeball-highball trick, fortune favored the oblivious as Oceanus dealt himself into a card game with semi-retired shipwright Círdan Blackforge and bombshell brain surgeon Carmen Kane, breaking Carmen's winning streak with beginner's luck. By the time Fritz took the stage, Crabley had started a betting pool with Niles as to which of Fritz's clients might make a move for the Mag Matrix prototype, while Oceanus had informed nearly everyone in the establishment that the device was being kept in the briefcase, which Mr. Biggs was conspicuously guarding just off stage. Hashtag no filter! It was then that Kenny Flopwig, who had been anxiously searching his pockets for some time, stood and brandished a detonator, prompting the mysterious woman in the bomber jacket by the window to draw a blaster on him, and thereby drawing everyone's attention to said window where the sabotaged projector Mr. Biggs had spaced suddenly exploded in a brief but brilliant display of pyrotechnics. We rejoin our spacers as they attempt to keep everyone calm and contained in the bar until station security arrives. Now, unless you all have a mighty need to play out the full police procedural, we can kind of fast forward through the security arriving and taking your statements and jump into the fun parts.
Does he confess dramatically?
Yeah, what does happen to Halfling?
Yeah, does he confess dramatically? Does he say, like, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids? Like,
For meddling kids and that darn crab.
The halfling that Crabley has grappled seems very confused and insists that he was just looking for his vape. He had no idea that it was a detonator. He insists that he knows nothing about it. And his sister insists that her brother has been framed and then refuses to say anything else without legal counsel present.
May I make an empathy roll to find out whether or not I think he's lying when he says that
you may.
he didn't do it? Because I want to know, did he do it or did he have it coming? Does he only have himself to blame? Did he run into Crabley's pincers 5 times? 25 times? 9 times? 12 times? Many times. I got a 5, which is superb.
Can I give him an advantage? Or I guess the superb's actually pretty good.
But if you have
Superb
empathy, you can give me a +1 if you have empathy.
Yeah, I have it as an average skill.
Oh, then yes, I'll take that +1 for
Okay. All right. Fantastic. You, Oceanus, you seem to think that he is telling the truth as he knows it.
Oh.
So, he
What do you think I
definitely
should
believes
say?
what he's saying.
And maybe I didn't catch something. He believes he didn't know it was a detonator, but what did he think he was doing?
He insists that he was just reaching for his vape.
But he ran but you ran towards us and reached for your vape. Why'd you run towards us?
I don't think he actually ran towards you. He was trying to get out of the booth and run away from the lady with the gun.
Oh, okay. So Lady with the Gun was the inspiring piece there. Got you. But we have the Lady and Gun, and is she the one pinched, or both the halflings?
No, it's
pinched?
the halfling
Just the
who
halfling.
had the vape detonator.
And then she was the one who went to sort of stand in front to protect Fritz.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have an obvious person here.
Well, there was a halfling black next to the vape guy.
The one who was Mr. Killagob, and he was mean to me.
Yeah, he was the one I was
Killagob
going there
was
to
mean.
pinch. What's his? Crabley's still got his little eye stalks on.
What's his deal? Let's see. He's just sitting in the booth behind the big half-orc bodyguard who kind of moved in front of the halflings. Security arrives in the form of a Vect paladin and 3 space marines in mech suits.
This Vect, how big is he?
Not as big as you are in your mech suit, but about the size you are without the mech suit. He does look like he has kind of like armored pauldrons on, but other than that, he's of average humanoid size.
And Crabley.
So,
Crabley.
I
Yes.
find that here you get a lot of answers. And I just so happen demons just on call, and I could create some very awful nightmarish scenes and completely twist the reality of some of those that we suspect. They may go a little crazy, but we would find the truth. And I really think that this is the only solution.
Crabley.
Have you ever seen a person get turned inside?
No?
Maybe we hold off on that. Okay. Hold on.
what would you like,
Group huddle.
Oceanus?
Group huddle for just a second. Guys. What are we thinking right now? Do we have any
Yeah, I'm thinking our job's done, so we should get paid and leave.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Biggs. Anybody else? Yes. Oceanus.
See, so the halfling they're going to take away, he said he didn't do it.
Well, I think that's for the local authorities to solve, right? I mean, we might be detectives, but that, as Mr. Biggs so pointed out, that's not our job, is it?
Right, but he said he was just trying to find his vape, but I have a clue.
Tell me your clue, because you know how much I love justice.
Okay, so earlier I said hello to them. I said, hey, how are you? My name's Oceanus, and I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there's like a secret in that case, because we're protecting it. Anyway, I said a whole bunch of stuff, but I said we were detectives, and
this will be in your review, by the way, Oceanus.
Oh, that's really good. Thanks.
It's not going to be a good review.
What do you mean?
Just continue.
Okay, so I told them that we were detectives, and they were like, oh, that's very interesting. I was like, we can do a good job finding things. And then she said that her brother lost his vape and that he was looking for it. So doesn't that corroborate the thing that he was looking for the vape because he lost it?
Yeah, that's a great clue. Hold on just a second. This is just so I'm going to break the huddle and break.
Didn't have.
Mr. Halfling, let me see that vape if you don't mind.
The one that he lost? You want to see the
one
vape that he lost?
The vape that ignited the bomb outside.
Oh, that's such a great idea, boss.
Crabley, do you still have Kenny grappled?
Has he been taken from me by security?
I mean, would you hand him over because they're here?
Yes.
Okay.
Crabley is not not one to hang out with.
He kind of glances down at the floor where he has dropped it and kind of like just pushes it towards you with a foot as he is being taken into custody.
Ooh, I don't want fingerprints on it, but let's see. Crabley, do you mind getting your claw on that and picking it up for me? I'm going to turn over to the paladin who's there. Nice to meet you. My name's Niles Hammer. I imagine you're the local authorities here because you look like it and you came in and you have all your security stuff on, and that just seems very obvious.
Indeed, my personal designation is 5-0.
Well, hello, 5-0. We're here to protect what's going on, here to protect something. And this device, when pressed, had initiated a bomb, essentially.
Allegedly.
An alleged bomb. No,
Oh, that's the alleged trigger. We don't know that for sure.
right. So we think that this could be a valuable clue in your ongoing investigation.
Because we're detectives
Which-
and we know what clues are.
We are a detective agency, so if you needed some
Excellent.
help solving this, we would love to be on your bankroll.
So you must be the security that Professor Thunderstruck hired for the event.
Absolutely, that would be
Right.
us.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very
And as of the security, head of security is over here, Mr. Biggs. Control all of
Excellent.
it. And did an excellent job doing so,
pleased to meet you.
And
all.
nobody died.
which
That
is
is
why it
very
was an
fortunate.
excellent day.
And
I must
Freya's gonna
commend
just
you
like
all for your
slowly
quick thinking.
rise up behind him and say,
Yet.
So there will be an investigation, correct? Because a lot of people's lives are in danger, and everyone here is a suspect.
Absolutely. We will
So
be
do you have
making
any-
everyone's statement.
Except
a high
for
five to
my crew,
Crabley.
of course.
I may be a suspect.
She's not a suspect.
Are you
And,
confessing
I don't think we
to
get to
the
decide that.
bombing?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Never mind. Never mind.
I don't answer your question.
So, Mr. or Mrs. 50, I wanted to offer our services, of course, for a standard fee. If you wanted us to help you investigate, since we are so close to since we're very close to the subject matter.
Excellent.
If not, then we will definitely cooperate as much as possible.
We would be happy to cooperate you, and your insights, I'm sure, could be quite valuable in this case.
I have an
Wonderful.
insight.
Yes.
Steve is really nice. He does a really good job being a waiter, and he also relieved me from my shift. And I think he should get a raise.
Well, I'll be sure to mention that to the bartender.
Thank you.
If Steve
So,
doesn't get a
50, how
raise,
would-
I will haunt your dreams.
Yes, we are Team Steve here. So 50, how would you like to handle this going forward? Yeah. Do you need our information? Would you like to us to come back? We also need to go ahead and handle our business with Thunderstruck.
Coming down to my office, I can take your statements here, but I'll be obviously taking some people into custody, and I'll be taking statements. So certainly stay close.
Are you going to investigate this trigger? Alleged trigger.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And one of the Space Marines comes over. It's a dark-haired woman with an Australian accent, and she will take the detonator into an evidence bag.
Does it look like a detonator? Or does it look like a vape?
It looks like a vape.
But as she's putting it in there, I want to take a nice glance over with my investigate to see if I can
Okay.
see any natural markings or anything that just sticks out.
The Space Marine, or
Of the vape.
the vape. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, what's a Wrigley?
And that's a superb.
Superb. All right. So it is vape shaped. There are some buttons on it, but without taking it apart, it's hard to say exactly. But like at first glance, You would think it was a vape, but it definitely seems like maybe there might be a little more to it. It's a little on the
Has
bulky
it-
side.
Has the definite shape of a vape, but it doesn't look like an actual vape when you examine it closer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Boss,
Yes, Oceanus.
so I just had a thought. It's really important. So,
Okay.
they've
Go on with
arrested
it.
the person they think did it, right?
Yes,
But if
maybe.
he...
I think they're taking them into questioning, not necessarily arresting them
Oh, well, okay. I don't know the difference. But,
for questioning.
okay. But if he didn't do it because he said he didn't, and why would he lie? If he didn't do it, that means whoever did do it is still here. Or out there. Which means that Fitz is still in danger and that the prototype in the briefcase is still in danger of being stolen.
Well, if they hire us to do more than that we've already done, then I say we start worrying about it.
Good point, Mr. Biggs. All right, we have two hands up. Freya, I don't know if your hand was up first, but you're the one I'm noticing
It
right
was.
now because you're looking at me like you might kill me. So, go
I
on.
believe that Oceanus should know what happened.
What happened?
A detective.
Sorry, I guess I don't hear you at all because you're a ghost right now. We'll get back to you. Crabley, what is it you would like to say now?
I think we should keep an eye on the guy in black. He was real mean to Oceanus, and I don't know why anyone would do that. If they weren't doing something I want him asking.
Yeah, it's kind of like the space puppy test. If you're mean to a space puppy, you are probably evil.
Yeah, I do that one all the time in my completely legitimate ventures, 5-0.
Well, they could be evil, but not necessarily guilty of this particular crime that we're not being paid to investigate.
I'm not saying he did it. I'm just pinch him. I mean, look at him. Watch him.
Also,
Wow.
his name is Mr. Killagob, and I think they said it just meant something in, halfling, but it sounds like what he does is he kills goblins, and that seems mean.
Well, right now we don't have any amount of further investigation to go on. We're just theory crafting, and I don't like to theory craft as much as I like to actually craft with real evidence and data. So unless we're getting paid for it, I follow suit with Mr. Biggs because our bills are way behind.
We could search the bar and see if we could find the vape.
Yes, Freya again. Hopefully you're not a ghost now.
You also like crafting yarn and popsicle sticks as well.
That's true.
That's on my free time, and I told you that's also to make birdhouses, and it's a great hobby. It's relaxing, and the birds love the feeders I make. And I've tried to sell them. They don't really sell well, though. We're not here to worry about my hobbies, though.
I know
I like-
all of your hobbies.
I know you do.
All of
You
them?
have to. She's forced to be around me at all times. It's a little embarrassing at times, but what do
I
you do?
watch you 100% of the time.
Which is a little creepy, and I try not to think about it,
Even when he's sleeping?
Especially when
when
he's...
I'm asleep. I imagine they say that in unison, especially when I'm asleep.
They finish each other's sandwiches.
Sandwiches. So I'm going to go over to Thunder, Mr. Thunder. Is it Thunderstruck?
Thunder thighs?
Thunder Thighs? Thunder.
Fritz?
Fritz?
Yes.
It's like, well, looks like at the end of the day, your technology was successfully guarded.
It was indeed. And I will transfer the other half of your fee to your accounts now.
Thank you. Thank you ever so kindly for trusting in Hammer detective agency. In the future, if you need more of these services, for money, we will definitely do that for you.
Absolutely.
I would do it for free.
Don't say that.
Okay. But I would.
I know you would, because you're very kind and
We
good.
know, Oceanus, but your time is valuable and you should be paid for your time.
Okay, just give it to Crabley Booper because he'll take care of it for me.
Ooh, yeah,
You say so.
your side of the fee can go there, but I think we're all individually getting these wired to our accounts. Is that right?
Correct.
Beautiful.
So the rest of you each get another 250 credits transferred to your accounts. And once you have given your statement to the authorities, you are free to go about your business. They will take Kenny in for questioning and take statements from everybody else who was present, and including Fritz. So,
All right.
I'm going to
All right, everybody.
sneakily follow Mr. Killagob when he leaves.
Okay.
Stealthily.
All right, everyone's officially off the clock. Good job. Anyone want a high five or a hug or a handshake? Okay. Oceanus, what you okay? Hug. All right.
All of
Crabley,
them.
what would you like?
High five. Lay it on me.
A
Five
high
more.
pinch. High pinch. And he's gonna high pinch. Crabley. Yes, Freija, what would you like? A high five? High five for Freija.
If at this point, no, don't touch me. If at this point, Oceanus has wandered off after sneaking after Killacob, she's just going to raise her hand and wait, and finally, when she's called on, she's gonna just say, "Oceanus snuck after that man. He's gone now."
Oh no, he needs his lie translator. I gotta go.
Mr. Big, would you like anything? I think you normally after a job.
I would like to leave.
Okay. All right. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy your time. You did a great job today.
Thank you. Yes, I did. Thank you. Yes, I did. I'm gonna go continue working on how to integrate myself with my ship. If you need me, I'll hopefully be my ship.
Wonderful. I'm going to maybe grab some more yarn, maybe some popsicle sticks, and maybe some whiskey. And have a great night.
Oh, I will.
As will I.
Oceanus is gone now. He went over. He's gone.
Freija, would you like to, I guess, did you want me to, you seem awfully concerned about what Oceanus is doing. Do you want me to go with Oceanus? So you can go with me to go with Oceanus?
I don't care if he dies, but you seem attached to him.
He's just a really nice person.
I don't like it when you sulk.
Well, you don't like a lot of things I do. I frustrate you with every action. So is there something I do that you do like?
When you don't sulk.
And he's just going to give a big fake smile. He's going to adjust the rim of his detective's hat.
If Oceanus dies, you're going to sulk a lot.
Okay. I would sulk a lot if he did die. You're right. So I guess I'm going to go off with and find Oceanus. See where he might have skulked off to.
All right. So
I'm going as well.
All right. Mr. Biggs returns to the ship. Oceanus is attempting to follow Mr. Killagob. Crabley is following Oceanus, as are Niles and Freija.
I believe we're following Crabley at this point.
Correct.
So there's just a line of people following each other, like a stealth conga.
We're really doing a
Oceanus
So you two are following Crabley. Crabley's following Oceanus. Oceanus is following Killiga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's very festive.
Oceanus, do you have some sort of stealthy skill that you might like to use here?
I would like to use my stealth skill.
Okay.
I have it. It's fair. You know.
Okay.
Let me roll it. I roll a 1, which is average, and I would like to spend a fate point invoking my aspect. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Because my sort of way of following people is to just sort of like wander a little bit. So it doesn't actually even seem like I'm following people. I'm just sort of like wandering around,
Okay.
looking at the sights, and that will make that a 3.
All right. Well, it does not appear that Mr. Killigob has noticed you, but you are able, in your wandering after him, you are able to follow him to another bar known as the Empty Night.
Oh. Do I know this bar at all?
You've been on Saltmaw Station for a while, so you probably know this is kind of a dive bar. It's not the most reputable of places.
Is it a place that Crabley said I shouldn't go? Because it was dangerous?
Well, Crabley, would you tell Oceanus not to visit this hive of scum and villainy?
How many of my contacts started out?
Oh, many.
Yeah, nah, Oceanus, you don't want to go there. It's bad people.
So since I know that Crabley told me I'm not supposed to go in this bar, I'm going to wait outside and full of indecision, trying to figure out, because but he went in there, but then Crabley told me I shouldn't go in there because it wasn't a good place. And so I'm just going to sort of be outside in indecision, probably until Crabley finds me.
Okay. Well, Crabley, it's not hard to find Oceanus, because Oceanus is wearing a big old aqua suit and just kind of hovering indecisively outside of this disreputable drinking establishment.
Well, I'm glad to see that you took my advice, but I think this is one of those times where we're going to make an exception to rules. Can I roll a notice to see if I know that Niles and Freya are behind?
Sure.
All right. Nope.
No.
Well, just two of us. We'll watch each other's back. Or
Okay.
carapace, depending.
Okay, but before we go, buddy system. So we're buddies, so we're together, so that's good. Should we tell the rest of the group where we're going in case we get kidnapped and then sent on a spaceship to another place?
Well, wouldn't do much good to start looking here. If we're on different spaceships.
Wait, so do we tell them we're on a spaceship?
Texting us.
I mean, it's pretty common to have, like, comm units. You can text or voice message.
Well, why don't you send him a text roll?
Okay. I pull up I imagine I have like some kind of retro tech looking, phone thing. And I text him like, hey, boss, and also Freya and Mr. Biggs.
Oh
Guess
no,
who it
he's that
is?
guy who texts like 2 paragraphs,
Yes.
like in the group text.
Guess who it
Or
is?
are you the asshole who keeps texting 1 sentences and you're just like ding 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 ding.
No, because if I text multiple sentences, then messages would
I
get out
also
before I
meant-
got kidnapped.
Let's start
Hmm.
here, Niles.
Yes. Dear
Yeah, he was
Niles.
the
Also
one
for-
to type on full paragraphs when you only had your number pad to type with.
Yes. And
But
also,
imagine
Mr.
it's
Biggs.
thumbs of fury. Just yeah.
Also, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to let you know that Crabley bloopers with me, and we're having a really good time. Also, he told me not to go into this bar, the Empty Night, but then he said I could go in the bar. Did I tell you that we're outside of the bar right now? Because I was following. Do you remember the halfling? It was just like 15 minutes ago, so maybe you don't remember. No, you should. Anyway, the one, Mr. Killagob. Should I say his name out loud in text? I think we're fine. This is secure, right? Anyway, I thought I should follow him. Did I tell you I was following him? So I followed him. And then we walked. Oh, and then I saw this really, really cool space puppy in a window of a shop while I was following him. Then I stopped for a little bit, but then I kept going. And then I also found a small little credit stick, and that was cool. I picked it up, but it was empty. Anyway, wait. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we're out. So he went to this bar, the Empty Night, which is apparently a place where bad guys go who aren't very nice, which confirms my theory that maybe he's not very nice. And we're going to go inside right now, but in case we get kidnapped and then put on a spaceship to some other place, you should know that that's where we are. Also, XOXO, I love you all, and I put muffins in the refrigerator. Love always. Oceanus. Boop.
It's like, or boop. Oh, scroll.
Unsubscribe.
Does this all come to like a watch thing that he has?
Yes.
I imagine when this all comes in, Freya, it starts pinging, and Freya's just gonna grab his arm and like pull it over and start like scrolling through.
This is an invasion of privacy. You don't know what other messages might be on there, Freya. Okay.
And she's gonna start.
active,
She's gonna start
Now.
responding.
very active dating life. I don't want you knowing everything.
She's
about
gonna
me.
start responding.
I need it.
Dear Oceanus and Crabley, please do not do anything stupid because you will die and then you will go to hell and you won't like it. Also, please buy this puppy and bring it back to the ship. Where was the puppy? What kind of puppy was it? Sincerely, Freya. P.S. Also Niles.
Crabley. Freya
Yeah.
message back. Did you read
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, my phone's going crazy inside of my shell.
Oh, right.
But you can read it to me. And
So we have to get the puppy and not do anything stupid. But she didn't say we couldn't go into the bar.
what order do you want to do this? Think the puppy ain't gonna be welcome in the bar?
Oh, so it's the test. We go into the bar first, and then we get the puppy.
Yeah. You got it.
And then I'm gonna
Meanwhile-
get my hand back and start texting. Please do not buy the puppy. We do not
Fre-
need this.
Freya
cannot
is gonna
We
slap his
cannot
hand
afford
away.
this.
Niles, they're buying a puppy and they're going to get themselves killed.
If you're gonna, and then he's gonna go, okay, fine, delete, and he's gonna start typing in. If you buy the puppy, we're naming it the Big Blooper.
Ooh.
Also, they're getting themselves killed. she looks at. I imagine she has some sort of really antique timekeeping piece on her. They're probably getting themselves killed right about now.
You cannot tell the future.
No, but based on everything I know,
All right.
it's not
Well,
going to
listen,
take long.
I think it's very important as Oceanus is learning how to be a detective, and he's there with Crabley. I really think this might be something he kind of does on his own, but we will be watching, just in case. Okay?
We should get the puppy first, then.
All right. Well, let me send a message. We will find the puppy. Go on with your secret mission. And set.
Ooh. All right, Crabley, I have an idea. Are you ready? You'll be proud of me. And I reach down to the street, you know, like the curb, and I pick up like some gunk, probably like oil, and like I smear it on my spacesuit so I look disheveled. See? Now I look like a bad guy too.
Yeah, you sure do, son. Let's go in.
I follow Crabley.
And what I would like to do is go ahead and roll a stealth. I imagine they already told us where we're at, so I'm actually not worried. Like, I know where they're going. I just want to, like, hang out around
Okay.
where they're going to be.
Sure.
And I am trying my best to just hope that Freija forgets all about the puppy business.
Okay.
Freya is not going to roll a stealth because she does not want to.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I will. And that's mediocre 0.
Mhm.
So apparently her
Well,
unwillingness to be stealthy is just
Yeah, it's kind of an uphill battle for you.
Also, she does wander off to find the puppy.
The question is, does she want a puppy as a pet or as dinner? No one knows.
Oh,
Aw.
it's the space puppy. It's the official space puppy of
She-
Fate of.
She's gonna
Fate of
wander
Song.
off for a while, and then she just kind of comes back with it. There's no telling whether or not she paid for it, or she just walked in, grabbed it, and walked out.
Suppose we'll find out later.
I suppose we will.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn her and be like, Freya, we did not need a puppy. We can barely take care of Oceanus, and now we're gonna add a puppy.
I have this now. I've named him Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. All right. Well, hello, Boogaloo. Welcome to the detective agency. We are going to train you up to be a detective dog.
His middle name is Tiny Niles.
Tiny Niles. Wonderful. Boogaloo, Tiny Niles. What's his last name?
Shitstorm.
Did she say Shitstorm? Okay.
That's what I heard.
All right, Shitstorm. Oh God. Okay. All right. And in his mind, he's now adding a new Excel sheet in his in the back of his mind as he's calculating how much food and water and shelter, anything. If this is going to cause he's not sure if Mr. Biggs is going to consider this puppy as something that's going to pay rent. Like he's adding all that into his Excel sheet in the back of his mind. So now
Okay.
he's
Crunching those numbers. All right. So
And I-
while all of this is happening, Mr. Biggs, is there anything you would like to accomplish at the ship?
Nothing that I expect to get done within our time here. Just going
Okay.
to continue getting into the navigation system, the optical system, just working out how to integrate my systems directly into it. My goal is to eventually just be able to just sort of step into a pod and assume direct control of the ship
Okay.
so that it is my body.
Sounds like a plan.
That's a long-term goal.
All right. While Mr. Biggs is hard at work, we will head back to Oceanus and Crabley.
All right, Oceanus, while we're in this bar, I want you to just call me Crab.
Okay, Crab. And you should call me O. Or
All right.
yes.
You gonna remember that I'm calling you that?
Yes.
All right. Well, O, let's
Oh.
get going.
I can't wait for this joke when I get to it. Sorry, go.
Oh, you meant me. Yes. Crab, let's go.
So a crab and a fish.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it's a seafood bar, and we're in big trouble.
Again.
Oh no.
We're in the sushi district of the ship.
It was inevitable.
I walk in, behind Crabley, looking dangerous. Probably not that dangerous, but you can't really tell what I look like. I'm in this big suit.
Would you like to make a roll to see how dangerous and cool you look?
Sure. I bet that's deceive.
Sure.
Or it could be provoke, because provoke also makes you seem dangerous, both of which I do not have as skills, so that'll be great. Let's do provoke.
Can I give him a boost with my deceive?
Absolutely. So Oceanus takes a +1.
Thank you. Because I'm going to try to be dangerous looking, because because, I do try. All right. Submit. Ooh, yeah. I roll a -1. I'm very dangerous.
Now, while we're in here, I don't want you to kill anyone like you did at the last bar. Oh no, you're looking at a puppy.
Ooh, what a cool poster of a puppy. Did you see that one? Like, if you cross your eyes a little bit, it pops out at you. It's like an old school hologram. Isn't that the neatest?
Sure is,
Yeah, Crab. I hope I don't steal that poster like I did the last time when I was put in prison for it for 20 years. Because I'm dangerous.
Yep.
I want to peep for our bad guy, or for Mr. Killigob. Ooh, that'll be notice. Oh yeah, I'm also really bad at notice, because it's me.
I guess I should be this too.
Probably should. Yeah, I also don't notice anything.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, none of us notice anything.
Oh no.
You can spend a fate point to re-roll. I mean, maybe.
Crabley just does not roll. I'm gonna go.
Okay. It's a little hard to concentrate on anything but keeping Oceanus out of trouble.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think Crabley just goes up and grabs the dog poster and hands it to Oceanus so that he knows Oceanus is occupied.
Okay. You can get a real close look now.
I'm on top of a table.
All right.
Oh, Crabley. Crab. I just want to say something. I'm really excited that we're doing this mission together, and I know that we will find really, really good information, and then we'll make Niles and Freya and Mr. Biggs proud of us. Because you're my friend. And I would like to roll my mascot to sort of to be inspiring to my friend is what I'd like to do. And if maybe I won't be good at this because I legendary.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I would like
You like
to
that poster?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the third time I've ever seen a legendary. Maybe just second. I don't know.
Second, let's call this aspect the big O. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The big O believes in you.
And you should believe in the big O.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite anime.
And I assume that's going to get 2 free invokes on it because that's an 8. And so, Crabley, this is for you. It is all I've given you some support so that you can do the good rolls.
You're my favorite person,
Thanks,
Now
Crab.
let's go find this halfling so I can
Okay.
pinch him.
Yeah. Ask first.
Do I have to wait for him to answer?
Nope. I follow behind Crab.
So with my fair notice, do I see our...
With your fair notice, you do not. There's a lot of people in here, but you don't notice anyone you recognize from the event.
Is there anyone that I recognize, oh, there's Steve, the guy with the shrimp or whatever.
See again?
So since I have contacts here, is there anyone that I know in other
Yeah. You can probably find at least one person that you know.
Well, I think this is going to be the person who's getting the AV equipment for my boy band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I walk up to them, and I ask, "I've seen Mr. Killigob," and give a quick description.
All right. Will you make a rapport roll for me?
I sure. Ah, gee.
If you'd like, you have my free +2s.
Yeah. So I am going to invoke Claw on the Pulse. Is that the right?
Yep, that would be applicable here. Yeah.
Okay. So, what does that do?
Well, you can either get a +2 to your roll, or you can re-roll. But I would say take the +2.
Yeah, that's good.
All
Making
right.
it a 3.
With your claw on the pulse of the station, that will be enough to convince this contact to tell you what they know about this Mr. Darkstar Killigob. Your contact tells you that contractors from an agency called The Firm have been visiting Saltmaw more and more frequently, coming and going and buying up properties in the sector. Some of the locals think, particularly with the arrival of Mr. Killigob, that it's just a matter of time before the firm owns Saltmaw Station, and everyone becomes unofficial firm assets.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Oceanus. I'm O. I came out of prison for stealing a poster. 'Cause I'm dangerous. I have a question. So are you saying that Mr. Killigob works for the firm? Is that what you mean? Or he's the... Oh. And the firm is a firm? What do they make? Is it a real estate firm?
It's a firm no, that much I know.
So Mr. Killigob is a real estate magnate. Huh.
It's a law firm.
Ah,
Oh.
worst kind of scoundrel.
Hmm. Oh, but did you see him here? Because we saw him walk in. Is he in a booth?
Can't say that I've seen him tonight. That doesn't mean he's not here, but I don't know where he's at. But I have seen him coming and going here before.
Where does he go?
Oh, you know, has meetings with folks in the back.
Oh, how do we get back there?
I think I might know that, actually.
Ooh,
Unrelated reasons.
okay. It was nice to meet you.
I got my voice picked out. I'll tell you about the costume sizes next week.
Oh, wait.
Good to know.
You're friends with Crab, right?
Yep.
Would you convince him to let me be in the boy band?
We'll see.
Okay. I feel like I'd be really good at it.
I think you would.
Keep practicing. I see you there.
Oceanus, at some point I gotta tell you about the economics of being in a boy band.
I don't know what that means, but if you want me to sign a contract, I will. I follow Crabley.
Okay. So, Crabley, you're gonna try to head to the back room. Okay. Meanwhile, let's check in with Niles and Freija and see what's going on outside.
So, real quick, when Niles looked away, he looks back, and Freija now no longer has the puppy. She now has a bunny instead.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What did you do, though, Shitstorm?
I had a
What have
demon
you done with
take him to the
Shitstorm?
ship. A demon took him to the ship.
Why do we now have a bunny?
This is Mini Niles 2.
Oh. Okay. We're just collecting animals now, Freya. This is a whole new tab on the sheet. It's fine. It's fine.
The pet store has many animals, Niles.
Yes. Stop. Stop with the animals, Freya. Stop with the animals, or I will jump off a bridge. You don't want me to do that. Okay? Stop with the animals. We cannot just have fluffy animals running around causing chaos on Mr. Biggs' ship. Also, Mr. Big might accidentally step on one because he's big and giant and made of hunking metal.
I'll put them inside.
You don't want that from anything. You don't want that to happen to any poor little creature, do you?
This is a very dangerous animal.
Bunnies, yes. I'm sure they're very dangerous.
The pet store owner assured me that this was one of the most dangerous animals of modern time.
And I guess it will have to guard your room.
Fine.
Okay, you're in charge of it. If it dies, it's on you. On your soul. Where did they go? He's gonna look back in the window of the pub where he was trying to see in. I don't know how much of the conversation, because Freya kept giving him puppies, showing him a puppy, then a bunny, and then now we're having this conversation. So he's looking through. Does he see Oceanus and Crabley at all?
You can roll notice for me.
That's a great.
All right. So, you see the two of them talking with an individual in the bar. They're not. Well, Crabley's trying to be discreet. Oceanus is not at all. So you see Oceanus very enthusiastically participating in this conversation, and then follows Crabley toward the back.
All right, Freya, that's our cue. We're going to keep following them, but stay out of the way. Want to see how Oceanus does here. You ready? I don't know if they allow bunnies inside. We're just going to find out now because we have a bunny. I'll just go inside.
She holds out her hand, and then like a dark cloud starts forming in her hand. They'll allow bunnies inside.
Okay, I'm sure they will. So we're gonna walk in. I'm actually gonna go to the table where they were just at and talk to the person they were just talking to.
Okay.
Just quickly sit down. Do I recognize this person at all?
Looks like
do I know them?
somebody who works in engineering, maintenance, lights.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, hello there, Niles Hammer of the Hammer Detective Agency. How are you today?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Well, I've adopted both a puppy and a bunny. I've stopped a lot of people from, I helped stop. I had some other help on the way, but basically saved a bunch of people's lives. So it's been a great day. What I'd like to do is have a nice drink, but also my friends were just here talking to you. And I'm just looking after, the nice one. Might be too nice for his own good, and I just want to watch his back. Make sure nothing bad happens. You know what I mean?
What do you know?
I don't know nothing. Except I'm supposed to be getting stuff together for Crabs, boy band, and O's a real go-getter.
Oh.
Seems like a good kid.
Oh,
headed back that way.
Okay. Good. Do you know what they're after? Do you know what's going on there?
Well, they were asking about Darkstar Killigub.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you. Back there, do you know if there's a lot of danger back there? Perhaps somebody waiting with guns or laser guns or a
No,
space
usually
knife
if
or...
there's trouble, the bartender likes to threaten to put people out the airlock. So people tend to mind their P's and Q's, even if we do get sort of a rough crowd here sometimes.
Oh, my group knows all about airlocks. All right. Thank you. So I'm going to go to the back and just kind of, I guess there's like a door they went through.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to like put my ear up to it and see if I can hear anything.
So
Freija's gonna sit at the table and just stare at this person.
okay.
While petting a bunny.
As you
Yes.
are all headed toward the back room, would you make another notice roll for me?
I have a superb.
I have.
I don't see nothing.
Oh yeah, no, she is focused on this person. Eyes on the prize.
I roll a
More or less
-1
next week.
because I'm looking at the poster.
You certainly are. Niles, Crabley, you're kind of focused on your goal. Freya, you are staring intently at this tech maintenance person. And Oceanus, you are enwrapped in this poster. But Niles, as you are following them, you notice Carrie leaving one of the back rooms and heading toward the exit.
Which one was Kiri?
Carrie is the twin sister of the guy
okay.
who lost his vape.
Gotcha. And do I see any, I guess it's a secluded booth of some sort that I don't see who else is at the booth currently, or is...
Yeah, no, she came out of one of the private meeting rooms and she's heading for the back exit. But she looks like it was a productive meeting. She kind of has a satisfied smile on her face.
So at this point, do I look over, and I guess they don't notice me yet. I'm still here just kind of trailing Oceanus, just kind of almost like just making sure he's good and all that good jazz. And I noticed this. So how far away is Oceanus from me at this point?
Not far. You're all kind of headed in the same direction. It's like they just missed Kiri coming out, so she's kind of crossing in between you and them.
So I'm gonna walk up right behind Oceanus, and he's still probably peering at the poster, and I'm just gonna put my head right next to his and be like, Oceanus.
Oh! Hey!
Hey. Focus is very important when you're on a mission.
Right.
So what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm trying to focus. Well, actually, you have to sort of take your eyes out of focus if you want to. There's like a space puppy in here.
I'm just going to take the poster from his hands.
Oh.
I'm going to carefully roll it down. And be like, where did you get this poster?
Crabley gave it to me. Crab gave it to me.
Okay. I'm going to throw it down on the floor.
Oh.
And I'm going to be like, Oceanus?
Yeah?
If you want to be a detective, you have to have focus. Do you know who just left the table? A meeting room?
No.
Do you know where the person you were trying to trail is?
No. Yes!
What have you done here?
We learned.
What have you learned?
We learned that the person we're trailing is a lawyer in a law firm called The Firm, and that they're buying up everything in the station, and pretty soon we'll all be an ass of the firm. Looking at Crab, is that what they said? That we'd be an ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that he's back here somewhere.
Okay. So
He's a real estate developer.
Both of you, I just want to go and say good job in the beginning stages of your mission. You both fail miserably on the ending stage of your mission, which was to actually trail the person who came here to trail.
But we're not.
You're blowing up our spot right now, though, Niles.
But we didn't.
I am.
We're right outside the door where he's at. We're talking about how we're going to grab him.
I'm going to take both of their heads and turn them to where Kiri is starting to walk out.
Yeah, but we weren't trailing.
Oh, hey, I know her.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
You may not have been trailing her, but you should have noticed her as a keen detective.
What is she doing here?
Oh, these are important questions you'd like to ask yourselves, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good. Let's start asking. But also, who else is in that meeting room? Do we make assumptions or do we go on cold, hard facts?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's in the meeting room.
Well, maybe if some people hadn't interrupted other crabs from going into the room, we would know part of it.
If
You go talk
I
to the
hadn't
halfling, I'll
interrupted,
go in the room.
you wouldn't- Crabley? Oceanus?
Yes.
Figure out who's in the room. I'll follow Kiri.
Okay. Hey, Freya. That's a nice bunny.
This is a danger bunny. This is Mini Niles too.
Oh. All right.
We also have a puppy now. All right, go.
Okay.
Remember, eye on the prize, right?
Yes.
Figure out who's in that meeting room. I'll go trail Kira.
Okay.
All right. Good talk.
Freya's gonna get up and go with Niles.
Okay.
And I'm going to trail her.
All right. So as the party splits off to follow their respective targets, we are going to go and take a quick break.
And I text everything to Mr. Biggs in like
All right.
really long paragraphs.
He's unsubscribed from the
Mr.
group text, but he can't get away from the
Right.
individual
Right.
text.
You contact me directly. There's nothing I can do about it.
I was like, hey, Mr. Biggs, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Do you eat dinner? Because I'm hungry. Anyway, I thought I'd give you an update. And I just give this long update about how we're doing, where we're going, and we're going to go into a room with maybe a bad guy who's a lawyer, or a real estate developer, or maybe both.
Nice.
But he definitely kills goblins.
I definitely have a scene I want to do when we get back from our break.
I'd also love is as he sees this, there's some imp that now holds a puppy up to him.
Don't you steal my thunder, you thunder thief! You shut your thunder thief mouth!
Pretend I said nothing.
We don't need another
How was I supposed to know?
puppy.
I have one domain, and that's my ship.
Mm-hmm.
And she set up a scene on my ship, and you're not there. You don't get to have that scene.
No.
I will shut the fuck up.
Thunder puppy.
Stop, rewind, add a dash of retcon.
Said we'll get to that scene when we're back from our break.
Mm.
All right. And on that note, we'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
I will mute myself so I can shut the fuck up for the scene.
All right, we are back. So, before we went to break, I believe Oceanus and Crabley were looking for Mr. Killagob. Well, Freija and Niles were following Kiri Flopwig out the back exit. So, Oceanus and Crab will come back to you in just a second. But let's catch up with Niles and Freija. So, you catch Kiri on her way out the back. How do you want to approach her? What do you say?
Freya's just gonna grab her by the shoulder.
Hey.
Oh,
You!
hello.
What do you know?
Fancy meeting you here. Just know we were just meeting over the other thing. Just noticed you here and just wanted to say hi.
Why
How
are you being
feeling after
suspicious?
all that?
Hi.
Okay.
Niles, right?
Yes, Niles from Hammer Detective Agency.
Right. You were security at the event that kind of went pear-shaped.
Well, I'd like to think it was a success, considering no one died. And
Yes.
the item in question was not
That's a relief.
stolen. So,
Freya's gonna just start like creeping closer to her. No one died yet.
I'd say it was success-shaped.
Okay.
What is
If
this
you
shape
say
of
so.
success?
My
Not
brother's in
exactly.
police custody, but okay.
Yeah.
It's better
So-
than the alternative. You're right.
Well, we might also be questioned, and we might actually be able to help out a bit. So, just wondering if maybe you have a little bit more information on the subject. Maybe
What
we can help
about?
your brother out. Well, that's what I'd like to know. Do you know anything that maybe we should know about? Maybe we can help your brother.
I have no idea.
I would like to roll an empathy to see, or is it empathy to see if they're lying? Or
Yep.
is that...
Yeah?
That's a mediocre.
Okay.
My aspect is in effect. I've got 2 free invokes if you want, because I believe in you.
How? What would I roll
Yeah.
to try and intimidate her?
Provoke.
Provoke? I'm doing it. I rolled a fair. And I'm going to use a fate point to add 2 to that.
Okay.
Because Freya's in a mood.
Okay.
How many eyeballs do you have? What do you know about demons? Have you made a pact with the devil? Why are you acting suspicious? Where did you come from just now? Are you guilty?
Guilty of what?
What do you know about the explosion? Where were you and your brother?
Absolutely nothing. My brother and I flew in yesterday from Hearthmond. We had rooms at the tractor beam.
Who's that weird goblin killer with you?
He's not a goblin killer. He's an attorney.
So a human killer. I see. Well, I can't say I disapprove. Niles, take over.
Look, at the end of the day, we're just trying to help. And we might be potentially hired out by the authorities. It might be hired out by someone else. It might even be hired out by you if you'd like our services, because, again, it was a successful mission. So if there's any information and you want to let us know.
Would you like to
You
raise the
have.
dead?
Well, I don't think that's in question right now.
Nobody died yet, so I don't think that's necessary.
Yet.
But I'll keep it in mind if I ever need to, sort out someone's estate posthumously.
Okay. Well, if you got nothing to tell us, then we can't help your brother if we also start investigating this. That's all I can tell you.
I'm just here. I was just here on behalf of the Galactic Bank to see if this technology was legit and worth investing in. And it seems like maybe it is, but then again, things were sort of cut short, so...
Let me ask you this, just real quick. I know your brother had mentioned to one of my associates he had missing a vape. Maybe we can also help out with that. Can you describe the vape for me?
Neon green, square with a round pipe.
Does that match the description of the ignition that we found?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. I know that you're probably just here drinking, having a good time, trying not to think about what's going on with your brother, being caught up in all this terrible business. But if you have any information, I believe I've already given you a card, but just in case you lost, he's going to breach into his pocket. Just okay.
Of course.
Put it back. So you know where to call if you need to hire anyone or you have any information.
I certainly do.
Let us know. Wonderful. Thank you.
Before they part ways, Freija's gonna lean in really close, really, like uncomfortably close, and just be like, "You don't look like you're having a good time."
Well, no, not at the moment. I'm not exactly here on pleasure, and my brother is at the precinct, so no, not really.
Also, I don't know if I need to roll for this. I would like as Freya to deposit a tiny demon on her.
Okay.
Just to be on her, just to maybe report back to me later.
Okay.
Just for funsies, a pocket demon, a little pocket demon.
Let's see. Do you sleight of hand or stealth, or I suppose we could just take a psionics roll.
I know a shop locally that sells pocket demons, but I'll put that information in chat later.
Psionics was great.
Okay.
Just as she's leaning in, just be like, "You don't look like you're having fun." She's just gonna kind of like reach over by her pocket and just bloop, little pocket demon.
Okay. She does not appear to notice.
Well, I hope that you have fun. And she's gonna slowly just back away.
Good talk.
Good talk. Hope it works out for your brother.
Likewise. And she will excuse herself as quickly as she is able.
Also, whenever Niles turns and looks again, she's not holding the bunny anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna look over like Freya.
Yes.
Freya, I want you to look me in the eyes. Don't look up.
What do you need?
Look me in the eyes.
I can summon a demon for it. What do you need?
What happened? What happened to little Niles too?
Mini Niles. He doesn't
Niles
like when you call him by the wrong name.
I haven't called him by the wrong name yet because he's so new.
Little Niles too is the rat.
Okay. What?
I had a demon take him back to the ship.
Oh, okay.
I was tired of carrying him.
Yes. See, that's what happens when you have pets that you try to bring along to things. You get tired of carrying them, and then they also cost you and money and
That's what the demons are for, and that's what your
and
money
there's
is
litter
for.
boxes, and there's things.
That's what
I don't-
your
maybe
hands for cleaning are
There's
for.
cages, and now there's a smell. Now there's gonna be smells.
No, that's why you'll clean the cages.
I'm not. I already have enough responsibilities. I did not ask for these responsibilities, Freya. I did not. Yeah, I kill plants. Okay.
If you
And-
kill
and-
my
and
pets,
they don't even shit. I mean, not really. I mean, I guess they kind of. Let's just
if you
move
kill
on.
my
And
pets,
please.
I will
no more.
put you in a nightmare world.
Then why don't
That
you
will
take
turn
care of the
your
pets
brain
that you purchased or
I didn't
stole,
purchase
or whatever
them.
it is?
I didn't purchase them. I don't carry money.
Freya, I regret ever summoning you. He's gonna walk off.
That's your problem.
All right. Well, before we catch up with Crabley and Oceanus, I think we need to cut back to the spaceship and see how Mr. Biggs deals with the appearance of not one, not two, but I believe it's now 3 demons bearing pets.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So how do they arrive to the ship? They just walk up and knock on the door. They walk in.
So yeah, I mean, since the animals are corporeal beings, they can't just manifest through the walls like the demons would. So I imagine they'll just kind of one by one kind of just walk in, and they'll probably just walk in just like real casual, like kind of looking bored. But I sent the demons to pick up animal food too, so they'll have food and like litter and like leashes and sweaters, because I want the animals to have sweaters. They're all gonna have matching sweaters.
Okay, so there's just lines of demons going in and out carrying various pet supplies.
Oh, lots of pet supplies. Lots of
Indeed.
pet supplies.
Well, I will hail one down. Excuse me? Excuse me, hello?
Yeah.
What's going on here? What's this about?
Just following orders, sir.
And what exactly were your orders?
Bring the supplies for the animals to the ship.
Okay, so they live here now? I'm gonna turn to the dog. Do you live here now?
Woof!
Do you speak like any languages?
It wags its tail.
Okay, so this isn't a Crabley situation where it looks like an animal, but it talks. You're just an animal. You're like
The dog just stares at you.
you're like a furry Crabley. You're just but with that you don't talk. So you can't. All right. Okay. Well, I guess that means you can't pay rent. Which means somebody's going to have to pay your rent.
Also,
And-
Freya would have been very specific to the demons that they all go into Niles' room.
Okay. So it's demons, which indicates I have Freya to blame. I was going into Niles' room, so it indicates I have Niles to blame. But of course, I have Niles to blame for Freya.
Pretty much.
So, gonna call up Niles.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so you paying this dog's rent?
I knew you would call me about that. Freya did this. She just kept
Niles
somehow
wanted a puppy.
acquiring. I did not want a puppy. I did not want a bunny. I did not want a rat.
Mm.
I didn't want these things. Do you
Is
know
he
how
tugging
much?
on his wrist?
Yeah.
She's gonna grab his wrist. Niles is lonely.
I'm not
Yes,
lonely.
that is clear.
It's not clear. Niles is not lonely. I have a very active dating life, and also I have friends
No,
that I
you
hang
don't.
out with regularly.
Niles needed some pets to caretake.
Also,
So I
I'm
provided-
part of a group. I'm part of a crafts group, And we
I'm
meet
gonna
up
have to
every
charge you
Wednesday.
pet rent.
He will now play craps with the pets. Craps with
Okay.
humans is too dangerous. He could die.
Look, Mr.
Yeah, that
Biggs,
sounds right.
this is not what I wanted. I will be finding a place for these pets soon. I'm gonna go up in the community center. I'm gonna put up some notices. I'm gonna see if anybody wants these things, and they will not be living here because I don't want the smell. Okay, I don't want the smell. I don't want to. There's different food types for different animals. I'm gonna have to figure all that
your
out.
own
Put it on.
smell, does that not bother you?
He'll be cleaning
No.
them twice a week.
I mean, you're all
okay.
just constantly just flesh that's eating itself. The smell you can't imagine. I mean, you're not particularly different than the dog.
They look exactly alike.
I have a preference to maybe my smell and maybe some other human smells, Mr. Biggs, but I do not want the smell of these animals here. Also, there's a whole big research thing I have to do.
Well, the animals are already here. There's a whole toy center for the dog. There's the rat is. There's like a little city that they're building that the rat's climbing around in.
This is great. This is just great. Freya, you are.
The dog is taking your bed now.
You are a pain. Oh no, not my sacred bed. This is the only place.
Also, Oceanus has been texting me a lot about everything that's been going on. So I take the good news is that you've been hired on as an investigator to find out what happened at the station.
I was just here to make sure that whatever Oceanus is doing on his time off, he's not actually going to be hurt in any way, shape, or form, because you know how he is.
And so you left Oceanus to follow that woman outside of the bar? To keep Oceanus safe, you left him to go stalk a stranger? So you're stalking now, because you haven't been hired, so you have no legal authority to do anything that you're doing.
You know, when you put it like that, I understand. I get what
we
you're
are
saying.
indeed stalking this woman.
But see, that's Freya likes stalking people. I wasn't here to stalk.
I do.
Okay, so you're taking Freya out on a date?
Nope.
We are not.
Something that she likes? Just going out in the town?
I don't know if she's capable.
Because you're not working.
And that's.
So you personally enjoy stalking strangers. This is a hobby for you, independent of Freya's desires or your professional interests.
We may abduct the woman.
Part of being a detective.
We haven't yet, but we may. The night is young.
Okay. So just a nice, friendly kidnapping, just as a hobby.
It would not be friendly. It would be very unfriendly. It would be aggressive, an aggressive kidnapping.
Oh, a violent kidnapping.
We're not
violent, very.
No one's kidnapping anyone. Everyone stop. Freya, take 2 steps back from my watch phone. All right, Biggs? No, I was collecting some
Mr.
information. Mr. Biggs, sorry, that was highly unprofessional of me. You are both an associate and my landlord.
Big.
So you deserve the professionalism. Freya, what'd I say? Freya?
You said to step back. I can still speak.
Just in case we are hired on by the authorities or by her or her brother or anyone, it'll be nice to have some information. It was a nice, pleasant conversation. We were just asking her how things are.
I put a demon on her.
Oh no, Freya, did you put a demon on her? Oh my god, I
did.
should have known you were going to put a fucking demon on her. Okay, well now
I'm pretty sure that's a form of assault.
It's illegal. A tiny demon.
That's illegal, Freya.
It's not illegal. There are no laws concerning demon placement.
All right. What did I tell you about it?
I can't imagine that's true.
It's true. It's true.
Freya, what we did was maybe a little creepy, but it wasn't illegal. What you did is illegal. You have
It's not illegal. It's not illegal. I've been to hell. I know what's legal and not.
Are there many
but those are
in hell?
hell rules, right? I don't think hell
there
rules
are many
and
lawyers
space station
in hell,
rules are the same thing.
Well, anyways, my hope here, Mr. Biggs, is that we'll get hired on by somebody and we'll already have some information that we have gathered to help out with everything. Thus making the process of getting money so you can have your rent easier in the long term.
All right, well, just take it easy on the stalking and invasion of privacy and harassment and physical assault, because if you're in prison, you also can't get much money.
He'll be
Unless
very
you
safe,
signed a
though.
book deal. Are you good at writing books? It's like, this is how I did it.
He's not.
Detective Hammer?
It would just be called Ledger of Detective Hammer.
Oh, that's fine. If you're arrested, I'm no longer your landlord anyway, so I don't really care.
Okay. I'm just, you know what? I'm glad I'm in a bar because I'm just gonna sit here and drink. I'm just gonna drink, and I'm just gonna figure out my life and plan my next birdhouse. Oh God, my life, and then click.
Call him back. I have a question.
No, you get a phone. How about you
I
get
don't-
a phone? Why do
I
I
don't
have to
have
have
a
the phone? You
Call him
get
back.
a
I'm
phone.
gonna sit there and play with the dog.
Okay. All right. So Mr.
I will,
Biggs
by the
is
way,
playing
go
with
up
the
to
dog.
a table, and I'm just gonna reach out for my pocket whiskey. Apparently, it's
Okay.
never-ending flask of whiskey. Just and start drinking.
Niles is drinking.
And I'm
Crabley.
eyeing the door where they were going, the meeting room, where I guess at this point it's their scene.
Okay. Crabley, you finally somehow wrangle Oceanus to go and get to this back room.
My poster was on the ground. Also, I just want to point out that I think I might have hurt myself. I was laughing too hard. I just want you
Oh
all to know.
no.
No, I'm fine. It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, how much of that exchange did that happen after?
It probably happened after you went
Mhm.
to the back room. You might have
Okay.
heard the beginning of it, but
Okay, well that'll be it. All right. Well, Crabley goes into the room. Probably a room, so just knows where to.
yep.
I grab
Kinda-
I grab a towel and I put it over my arm so that when I walk in, I'm a waiter in a big huge spacesuit.
Yep. A
With a
waiter
deception zero.
in a big, huge spacesuit in a dive bar.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, I mean, what else are the waiters gonna wear?
I don't know.
Because it's a dive bar and it's a diving suit.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I see what you did there. And,
To be fair,
and
he's
you're
still covered
absolutely
in
right. Plus, if the owner does put you out the airlock, you'll be safe.
Crabley goes first.
Oh yeah.
Crabley.
So I walk in. A, is Mr. Killagob in here, and is anyone else?
Mr. Killagob is not here.
Dang it.
No. If he was here, he is not in this room.
Is there
Or-
How many
what-
back rooms does this bar actually have? Because kind of sounds like more than one.
Hmm. You look around, and you don't see him. So if he was here, he has already left.
Is there anyone in this room?
No, not currently.
Crab, the room's empty.
Yeah, sure is.
You know what that means?
He's invisible.
Oh.
Or he went out the.
I thought it meant that we could search the room.
Also that.
Unless he's
Good
invisible.
thinking.
What if he's invisible and he's right behind us?
Yeah, we better search the place.
Okay. I will. My investigate is a 2. How about yours?
Yours is better.
If you aid me.
I don't know how I can assist you. Like,
Well, if you help me, then I get a +1.
Yep.
If we search.
I'll
together.
move the chairs out of the.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna look under the table and look at the chairs, look if there are ashtrays, how many cigarettes, to see if there's any like pocket flasks of whiskey, because I know, Niles always cares about that. And I'm gonna look for everything.
Okay.
And that's great because of the +1 from my friend.
Yes. You do see a couple of cigarettes and 2 empty glasses. You do not see anyone under the table or anywhere else in the corners of the room.
I pick up the glasses and I say, guess what? I've been watching holovids from before, and we have glasses, which means we have DNA, which means we can use magical scrying and find out who they are. Or Mr. Biggs can, or Freija. People who know those things.
Somebody can, that's for sure. Good work. I think you did a good job here.
Thanks. So can we get ice cream?
Yeah, not here though.
Okay. And I stow the glasses away. Oh, wait. Are there any security cameras in here?
No.
Oh, hey, there are no security cameras in here. That seems unsafe.
It'd be more unsafe if there were. Don't worry.
Okay. I follow Crabley.
All right.
Okay.
I guess we'll go back out to the bar, because I assume Wilson.
Yep. Niles has claimed a table and is drinking from his flask of pocket whiskey.
I'm on my. I guess it's also like it also has access to the internet or something,
Yep.
right? Your little thing. And I'm currently researching whatever you feed puppies, whatever you feed bunnies, whatever you feed rats. I have like a napkins out with a pen, and I'm just like writing out all these things.
Freija is sitting across from him, pretty much just saying various things like twice a week. They need to be cleaned, the pens, twice a week. The puppy needs to be walked twice a day. Twice a day.
Yes, I get it. I'm redoing my own research, Freija. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you want these animals, and that's why you did it? Is that why you did this? But you really want to claim it on me, and I got to pay rent for them. I have to pay rent for these. I don't know what Mr. Biggs is going to...
I am a force of darkness.
I think you're really nice. Hey, everybody.
Hi. I'm angry with you.
What did I do?
You caused me puppies.
What?
You caused me bunnies.
Huh?
You caused me... What information did we actually get? And as
lots.
Mr. Biggs has kindly pointed out to me, I completely lost track of the fact that we actually invaded a lot of people's privacy today.
But we're detectives, so it's okay.
Yeah, I thought at first that this would be a great little hobbyist run for you to kind of get your feet wet with doing more detective work, but we really need to do it under official business because that's the law.
What do
We
you mean?
aggressively broke laws today.
Did we? We didn't.
Oh, we really kind of did. Let's go back. I also need to get some supplies for things. I'm going to drink a lot tonight and hopefully fall asleep early in a pit of despair.
Why would you do that? Because we've got puppies. How many
It
puppies?
sounds like
do we
Freija got dinner. That sounds delicious.
have? Ooh.
Oh.
You will not eat the puppy. The puppy is going to cuddle Niles and cause him comfort.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh no, they're too big
Amazing.
anyway. But rats, they're about the right size.
You have your own feeding rats. This is a special rat. This is a danger.
They're so creepy looking, and they have a little fleshy tail thing. I just don't like
This
it.
rat will be
Ugh.
cuddling your face for comfort.
We should get
I
back
will
to the
not be
ship
comfortable.
because we found stuff.
Yeah, actually, Oceanus did find clues in there. It wasn't completely a waste. We know there were 2 people.
Let's go back to the ship.
All
please.
right.
And he's gonna stumble. He's gonna take all his napkin research, shove it into his trench coat, and he'll stumble back to the ship.
Crabley's gonna scuttle back to grab the poster is on the ground, and then follow.
Okay. So, heading back to the ship. Mr. Biggs, are you still playing with the dog?
Yes, I am.
All right. When you return to the ship, you find Mr. Biggs playing with the dog.
Hey, Mr. Biggs,
Hello, Oceanus.
I've got a present for you. Or maybe Freya, or maybe both of you together in a magical science mashup that would be magiscience. Science-gic.
Very well. Someone tend to this dog so it does not consume its surroundings.
Oh,
Niles, this is your dog. Tend
Come
to
here,
it.
come here, shitstorm.
Hey, don't
He's just
call him
gonna
that.
hold it up like this. It's his name.
oh.
What?
But,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Niles
I'm going to
named
go
it.
under the table.
I am ready to receive my gift.
I as
hand
well.
you 2 glasses. So, these are glasses.
I do not drink.
No,
I do. I'll take his.
No, wait. People drank in these, and
So
I
they're
don't
used
like
glasses.
glasses.
well, but that's the point. They're used, which means you can use science and magic to find out who drank from them, because this was from the secret meeting room, and maybe you can use science and magic to hear the past and hear what conversation was said magically.
So you've committed theft.
No?
I like theft. Freya will
I-
just like kind of take one and like hold it out, you know, because if it's dirty, she don't want to touch it. So she's just gonna like hold it like far, far away and kind of just wander off with it.
Here you go, Mr. Biggs. I didn't put any fingerprints on it because I don't have fingerprints outside of my suit. There's a whole thing about fingerprints, but like I don't have fingerprints and Crabley doesn't have fingerprints and you don't have fingerprints. I don't know why Niles worries about that fingerprint thing. Here you go, glass.
So you want me to analyze this glass.
Yes. For
And that's your
DNA.
gift to me.
Yes.
It's a chore.
No, it's an opportunity for discovery. Don't you want to know the mysteries of the universe and this glass?
I do not.
Why not?
Mr. Biggs, I'll give you
It's
100
no relevant-
credits to do it.
I will analyze that glass. Please hand
Oh.
it to me.
Here you go. Neat. Mr. Biggs, you're such a good pal.
Okay.
Indeed.
He's a good man. You just got to motivate.
Freya's gonna cast some sort of magic on it. I
Alright.
think maybe lore. Would that be lore? I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see what she can lore with this. I mean, she's gonna go because Freya probably has her own. Like she doesn't. Actually, no. It would probably be in Niles. She probably set up shop in Niles' room. She probably just like took over a corner and started like putting out candles and like drapes and lots of skulls and bones and spider webs and like stuff like that, just like in this corner of the room. So she's gonna go in there with the glass and kind of set it on this thing. Draw a chalk thing on the floor, real big, like way bigger than is necessary. Is Niles in the room? Did Niles go to his room? Niles, did you go to your room?
I'm gonna say that Niles is actually walking the dog outside right now,
Oh, very
Yes.
good.
drinking
So-
some whiskey, just and just muttering to himself about what does his life come to.
So if he's not in the room, she's gonna draw this chalk thing on the entire floor, and then she's gonna set like candles out,
Okay.
and stuff like that. And she's gonna put this glass in the middle of it, and she's gonna start summoning some things, and she's gonna see if the glass will speak to her, and like if she can, make an illusion of like whoever touched it last kind of pop out of there, and we're just gonna see what kind of magic can happen. Let's find out. Let's find out if this works. Come on now. Via lore and hey, that's
Alright.
a 4.
You do, indeed, conjure an image of
What are we
Councilman Gellin Primewater.
Okay. And I imagine, like, it, she'll see kind of the image come up and almost like a holographic thing, kind of moving, talking, but she doesn't hear anything with it. It's just the image moving around. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Interesting.
And just as a reminder, Councilman Gellin Primewater is the one who ascended to his seat on the Planetary Council after his rival Obergdralion lost all his money launching that high-tech automated ship out into the galactic frontier, and it got lost in space.
Okay. She'll note this and then I hang out there for a little bit until something happens, or eventually wander back out.
All right. Mr. Biggs, how would you like to analyze your glass?
Scanners. All the scanners.
Okay.
Breaking them out. I'm just doing some scan. See how that works out for me. There we go.
Superb. All right. You do find some fingerprints and DNA on the glass. It is halfling DNA, halfling-sized fingerprints.
Mm-hmm. Would I know of any databases on the space station? Like when people dock or do business here for the first time, do they register their fingerprints?
Yes.
Then I'm a break into them database.
Okay. That sounds like a tech roll.
Excellent. Let me make that tech roll. It's good. Cool.
All right. You are able to match those fingerprints with Kenny Flopwig.
Well, there you go, Oceanus. Kenny Flopwig.
But we didn't see him.
Yeah,
and what does the record say about Kenny Flopwig?
Kenny Flopwig is the halfling accountant, the twin brother of Kiri, who's the vice president of the Galactic Bank. So that is the halfling who lost his vape.
Wasn't he a rat?
Gotcha.
Ooh.
There we go, Oceanus. There is your mystery solved.
But no, that's just a second time mystery, like mystery part 2, the electric boogaloo. Mystery part 2, this time it's mad because Kenny's
Freya's gonna come out with the second glass. Boogaloo is in his pen in Niles' room, and she's gonna hand him the second glass. This apparently was used by Gellin Primewater.
Oh, but okay, but this one was apparently used by Kenny Flopwig, but he's in police custody, and we didn't see him, which makes me think that maybe Kenny and Carrie are the same person. Have we ever seen them in the same place at the same time?
Yes. Earlier today.
Yeah, exclusively, actually.
Oh. Okay, so maybe they're not the same person, but maybe...
Clones? Are they clones?
Oh, are they clones? What if they're
Well, they're
clones?
twins, so yes.
Oh.
How's that how that works?
Yes, that's literally how that works.
All right.
But how could his fingerprints and whatnot be on this glass if he's in police custody? But we saw her...
Well, it sounds like we got the wrong room. Sounds like we got a more interesting room, actually.
But does it,
Well, you saw the girl one leave the room?
Yes. Yes.
We nearly abducted her.
Did we? We didn't. I didn't.
You weren't there for that.
Oh,
I do have a demon on her.
Oh,
what is she doing? Where is she? Where is she? Can you just ask the demon where she is? What did I do with these glasses?
Answering that question would be an invasion of privacy.
Nope.
Just the way I like it. So Freija's gonna like summon the demon back. And so she snaps her fingers, and then like it kind of almost like a fast snake through space, just and then like appears back, kind of and like wraps around her arm, and just just in a real unsettling kind of way.
Okay.
So, what have you found? Where was she?
She went to the security office to wait for her brother.
Her brother was there?
Yes, he was being questioned.
Hmm.
Well, as far as you know, he was taken in for questioning. The demon did not actually see him come out yet.
Did she do anything? Did she do anything that we would like? Not these people, but you and I.
She didn't really. Well, let's see. She may have had a an irritated conversation with Mr. Killigob, whom she met at the security office.
At the security office. Interesting. Very good. You may go wherever your leisure sends you. She kind of just releases it off into the ether.
Okay.
actually, a little guy. Oh,
Yes, Crabley.
Yes. If the demon wants to stop before leaving on hearing that.
well, can you at least get one to get Niles on back here? I think we might need to talk to him about these developments. If we're going to be nosy, we might as well go all the way.
So outside, as I have this this puppy on a leash, and yes, it's very cute, but he's just still too. He's also he's a little tipsy from the whiskey, and he's looking at this puppy. It's a nice puppy, but he holds the puppy up in one arm, and then he takes out his wrist phone, and he calls the. I can never remember the
Thunderstruck?
Thunderstruck.
Fritz?
Yeah, Fritz. He's gonna call Fritz up.
Okay.
You're like, so does Fritz answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Fritz. Hammer here. Just wondering, I don't know if you're feeling any kind of sting from this attempt on your life and your things. But I'm wondering if you'd like to hire us out to get to the bottom of who it was. Because if you can do that, then I can start gathering information. If you care. I would hate for your life to be in danger.
So would I. And I think that can be arranged. I believe the rate is 50 credits a day.
50 credits a day. Absolutely. That works. But after we saved your life, though, maybe 60 credits a day, because we've already proven our worth. We're not just some standard detective agency, after all. We're slightly above average.
That seems fair.
Wonderful. All right. Now that we're on the job, I'm glad to be working with you again, Fritz.
Likewise. Have you found any new developments?
Now we can legally find some new developments, yes.
Okay.
I will let you know as soon as we get a bigger picture.
All right.
From
Keep
the
me
smaller
posted.
pictures, I'm sure other people have found for me.
All right. Good to know.
Thank you, Fritz.
Can find me at the Spacers Barracks, but otherwise, I'm usually available on the comms.
Wonderful. Glad to be doing business with you. Thank you.
I'll see you around.
See you around, Fritz. and he just like, as he closes the comm, he goes, thank God we're not doing this illegally now. All right. And he's just going to take the puppy and he's going to go inside. He's like, guys, I have great news. We just got a job to find out who did it. Who did all this? Fritz is going to pay us $50 a day.
Each?
So now, each. I'm
Oh.
sure I did not, yes, $50 a day, each. Of course. So that means that we're now an official business. And you know what that means?
We can abduct the woman.
Well, that's
You
still
still
illegal.
can't break the law.
I
Can't
think
break
that we
the law.
can, actually. That's to have been proven pretty conclusively.
I don't feel like
Sorry,
we've ever
but-
broken the law.
I have been informed that one is not supposed to break the law.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
That
we
is
have.
true.
But now that we're on official business, we are somewhat protected of the detective ordinances of the space station.
Which
Is
I
there a
read.
special, like, anything that detective agencies get here?
I haven't actually read them.
Yeah.
But
well,
I meant
have.
to.
I have taken notes. Let me go get my binder.
Niles,
Yeah.
as you were wrapping up this call and I assume heading back to the ship with the puppy to collect your
Mhm.
notes,
My binder.
I would like you to make a notice roll for me.
It's a good.
Okay. As you pass a sort of darkened alleyway between businesses, you notice a slumped figure, motionless, resting against the wall of a nearby building.
That's all the puppy in my hand.
Yeah, you have the puppy on a leash. The
All right.
the puppy is sort of like pulling to the end of the leash to see what's wrong with this person in the alley.
Okay. Well, I go to see what's wrong with this person in the alley, and as I'm doing that, I'm going into comms. Like, by the way, everybody, I think there's someone unconscious in the alley here. We should probably take a look.
Oh, you should save them.
Check his pocket.
This might be an ambush. I might have
I don't
watched
like
too many.
Or it could be
holovids.
one of the many people unhoused in the station.
Or it could be somebody on Space Mermaids.
Or somebody had too much to drink.
Or,
Freya's getting antsy. She doesn't like him being out there by himself in a vulnerable position.
Freya, I might be in a vulnerable position right now. This time, not emotionally. It's gonna be, might be physically. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. And then I'm just gonna
Freya.
hang up the comm.
Would you like a fate point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's roll them fate points.
you do have to always be by his side, don't you?
Yep.
Well, as you hear that he might be vulnerable, you find yourself transported to his side.
Where did Freya go?
Well, if she disappeared, that means she's probably in trouble, right? That's how that works?
I don't know.
I don't either. But I'm nosy. So let's go find out.
It
As
sounds
soon as
like
As soon as she's transported, she is all, because she's heard him start to talk about like somebody in the alley, and now she is
Yes.
all business.
You find
So she
Niles.
she gets in front of him and like kind of just like blocks him from this person and starts like kind of she's gonna
Niles?
poke at the person with her foot.
Okay. The person is not in fact unconscious. They are deceased.
Oh.
Niles, this person is dead. Why are you afraid of a dead person? She turns around.
I didn't know this person was dead when I got up here. Okay.
You called me here for a dead person.
Look, Shitstorm was causing a ruckus. I went over, and honestly, it's the right thing to do to check on people. And if this person's dead, this is awful.
She's gonna kneel down by the puppy and be like,
we need to call the authorities.
Shitstorm, are you okay, little baby? Oh.
I'm gonna call the authorities on my comm. And be like, we have a dead person here, and I'm gonna look over and I'm gonna start spouting off details about the dead person.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna look over at the face, and
It is a dwarven man dressed in plain overalls and a beige shirt. His pockets are entirely empty.
And how far is this from? This is just in walking distance, like right outside our ship, right? I am going to do an investigate. And this is just to see I don't want to take anything from this dwarf or anything like that. I'm really just trying to see if I see any signs of, and this is as I'm on the call.
Okay.
As I'm on the call. I'm going to look for any signs of lacerations, any shots, any laser beams, anything like that.
Freija's gonna assist. She's not gonna be quite as up close, but she's gonna be kind of peering over his shoulders to look and see if she sees anything too.
Okay. You don't notice any like visible stab wounds or phaser burns or anything like that, but you do notice that his boots are stamped with the insignia of Saltmaw Security.
Stamped with the insignia. So these are boots of security officer of some sort, huh? Or this guy took boots of a security officer.
He doesn't look like a security officer to me.
No, doesn't.
He is
Either.
not in uniform, so it appears he was off duty when he died. And shortly after you make the call, let's see, the Space Marine from earlier today arrives with some more security officers.
Glad you're here. Look, we found this dead body.
One of your people let himself get killed.
Anyways, I'm sorry about your own. But if you need help investigating, I'm going to blow it apart.
You're right. I do know him. His name was Bard. Battlefist.
Bard Battlefist. I'm sorry. Again. Well.
I'm Sergeant Lee Watson. Thanks for calling this in.
You're welcome. And like I said, if you need anything, let me know. I know you were there earlier with the other incident. I remember you.
It's kind of what I do.
Yeah. We're now officially investigating it on Fritz's behalf.
I heard. Fritz has been working with 5-0.
Okay. Well, we'd like to work with you and make sure that we coordinate efforts. You don't think any of this is connected, do you? Because it'd be wildly weird if this is connected, but it's also real close to all of our homes, and we were all, as in, like I point at Freija, me and her anyway.
That would be rather unsettling.
It's a little unsettling because I don't think I've seen a dead person.
Have you noticed anything else strange going on in the area lately?
Well, the birds aren't taking to my feeders. I don't know if it's too much glue or perhaps it's the adhesive, just strings I'm using. I'm not sure, but I don't
woman
think
halfling is being suspicious.
Have you tried putting some up on the the promenade. You've got the whole
Probably.
greenhouse area with.
It's a better spot for birds. I get it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, I'll try that. But no, there's nothing else suspicious that I'm
The woman
aware of.
halfling was being suspicious.
Yes.
Suspicious with
You mean the
the
VP
gnome
of
killer.
the Galactic Bank?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, people can be a bit edgy or when they work with money, I've noticed.
Her clone had a secret meeting with the council member.
Which one?
Prime Water.
Good to know.
They were at a bar, and I forget the name of the bar already, but I was about the name of the bar.
Empty
They had a
night.
secret meeting. Right.
How do you know this?
We happened to be there for a few drinks ourselves, just celebrating a recent victory of.
Okay.
And magic.
Okay.
And we were also
Sure.
in the. Also got this puppy. It's very cute and disarming.
He is that.
Would you like to pet him?
It's because Niles is lonely.
I have a very active date life, and I have a very active social life, and a hobby life. Those all combine for me being not lonely whatsoever.
Good for you.
Yes.
I got the pets to cuddle him when he sleeps so that he doesn't weep.
Okay.
That hasn't happened yet, and I do not weep when I sleep. It's not true.
Okay. Well, I think.
Or as Mr. Biggs likes to call it, weakness water, which I
Okay.
think it's actually it's a strength liquid.
It is important that he shows his feelings, or they get bottled up inside, and
And then
And
I
then
go
he
on a
ex-
drinking binge, and I take all
It's
my burger
unhealthy.
feeders with me, and I shatter them against the side of
Right.
the wall.
I know the
So-
type.
it shortens his lifespan, and that could threaten to send me back to hell, which I'm not very keen on.
This is called airing out dirty laundry, and that's what you're doing. We talked about this, Freija. If you have any information, yes, there was seems like a secret meeting happened, and
Okay.
seems a bit fishy. And we're going to get to the bottom of
It was.
everything going on.
Bard was investigating Prime Water. So it doesn't look good. But I think it looks like the medical examiners arrived, so she'll take care of the scene from here. And
All right.
if you would like to accompany me, we can take a look at Bard's personal effects and see if there are any items of note, any evidence that his killers may have overlooked.
May I
Right,
have
clues? Because this may be connected to what we're already investigating. Absolutely. I'm going to go into Mr. Biggs, do you mind coming out? We may have a lead. Things to investigate.
Very well. Where?
Right outside. If you look through the window, you can see me just waving.
Oh. All right. I will go outside. What's going
Yes,
on?
Freija. Hold on. Freija has her hand up. Yes, Freija.
this question is directed at the military woman.
Yes.
May I have the body?
No.
What are you going to do with it?
It'll be turned over to his next of kin after the medical examiner has performed an autopsy.
Why
What
is
if
there a
no
dead
one
person
shows
here?
That's also what we're here to look into, though that's not our primary goal. We're trying to see if this is connected in any way, shape, or form to what we're already investigating.
I would treat
How
it very
often-
well.
Did you put the dead person here?
Wait, there's
Nobody
a dead
but the dead
person out there.
Yeah, there's a dead person out here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh boy, did Niles kill
Oh.
him?
Hey everybody, do you mind
I don't
everyone
know.
coming
Niles,
out?
did you kill him?
No, I didn't kill him. We need to have a little huddle. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We have to do
Did
this from
Freya
time
kill
to
him?
time. This is what happens when we're not all together. We tend to do this, and then we have to have a little powwow, and we have to meet. You know, and the important part.
So if you didn't
of
kill him, what does
communication-
this dead guy have to do with anything that we're doing?
Wait, did you
Hold on,
cuddle
Mr.
the dead
Big.
body? Did you just say
No.
wait, you cuddled the dead person?
Oceana, can you please come out? Come out, and we're all going to talk together.
Okay.
No, that's what the dog is for. The dog is for cuddling. I don't think. Frey, did you get him a dead body to cuddle in addition to the dog?
They won't let me have the dead body.
Wait.
So as you're
Or
talking,
is it
Get
your
another
dead?
one.
Well, it's not your
The-
dead body.
security team is cordoning off the area and trying to sort of usher you out of the way.
Look, everybody, we need to walk and talk. This dead body was right outside your doorstep and my doorstep. We both live together, so it's our doorstep,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Biggs. First off, that's concerning because you don't want dead bodies littering around. That means
Yeah, I don't
that there's
care.
violence. I know you don't care, but I care. And we're trying to see if
Well,
perhaps
just don't
there's
look like it's a universal concern.
Well, if there's dead bodies around your place, you can't charge as much rent.
Oh.
I think I
Okay.
can.
We'll find a
Some
nicer
places
place
you
to
can
live.
charge more.
Wait.
Look, the point is, we just got through with a horrific event where someone tried to kill all of us, and now there's a dead body out in front of our door. So we're going to see if maybe there's something attached, some string attached to these two scenarios.
Oceanus has his hand up.
I know. All right, Oceana, make it quick.
You said I was supposed to come out. Okay. I have
Yes.
never been in love before.
Oh, wow.
You said I was supposed to come out, so I've never been in love before.
Have you ever been attracted before? Have you ever felt a tingle in your nether regions?
No.
They tingle? Oh, God. That's the worst thing I can imagine.
Well, I'm sorry you never found the tingly in your dingly, but at this point,
Would you like
we
to?
really...
I could some
No.
electrodes. Just
Oh.
No,
Put
no
it
one
right in there.
wanna
touches
be
me in
here for
my
this.
spraying apparatus.
I don't want to be here for this. Look,
Mm.
first off, I am sorry you've never been in love, but if you want to be in love, I'm sure it'll happen one day. And maybe, and we'll look at him straight, looking straight in the eyes, maybe to be a mermaid, because you seem to love them very much.
well,
And
why
I-
don't you two be in love? You're awfully lonely.
No, I'm not lonely. I already told you I have a very active dating life. In fact, I might be on a date tomorrow night, so we need to wrap a lot of this stuff up. Because I got to get ready
With
for my date.
Oceanus?
Wait,
Nope.
we're going
Is
on
it
a
with that
date?
decoupage lady?
Nope. All right. Freya, yes, you have a question. Also,
I'll be
everyone, I'm
joining.
very sorry we went from one mission to another without the wrap-up talk. I know everyone's going to be very down about that. I am.
Well, you can't call on
Devastated.
Freya to talk and then you keep talking.
I just
That-
wanted to go and say that.
I'll be joining
Sorry.
you on your date.
Oh, you're dating Freya? I figured it.
No.
I'm not
Crabley,
dating.
do I get 2 credits because I thought that they were dating?
Yeah. I'll transfer
No,
it
I'll
to you.
just be hovering over the date.
Yeah, you're going on one of those
Very
3-person dates.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's. I mean, I guess I just gotta get used to that until I'm dead. Okay, well, I gotta find somebody who's real cool with my demon. My demon, because I was gonna say friend, but this is
If
really
she tries
glad-
to kill you, I'll abduct her, and then I
That's
can
a
have
good-
the body.
It's, you know what? You're a built-in security guard, and you're watching my back at all times, and for that I appreciate you, Freya. Thank you.
Literally.
Again, Oceanus, I hope you find love if you even want it.
I don't know.
You don't know, and you know what's fine. Sometimes it's better to not want love than to have your heart crushed.
Well, we already
by
know
Janice.
Oceanus is okay with Freya. So it seems like it's a perfectly well orchestrated trio right there.
Wait,
Yeah.
You, Freya, and Oceanus go on a date.
I don't
Oh.
want to. I don't.
I
Oh,
approve.
real sweet.
It's not. It's not my
We can
thing.
all go on a date. We will all 5 of us go on a date tomorrow
I
night.
do
I've
not
never
want
dated
that.
before.
That's
Dating.
not.
No.
That's not what we're doing. That's not what
None
we're
of you
doing.
can lay eggs.
Everybody,
To my knowledge.
I'll have to
You've never
add some
asked.
attachments.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Big could lay eggs with the proper attachments. I think I've seen that on a vid that you know what? Look, everybody, let's concentrate. We're going to go look up, we're going to try to solve this other guy's murder too. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We don't have to solve it. We're just going to look.
Is anybody paying you for that dead guy?
Give me a second. I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna quickly walk away from everybody and over to the security officer we were just talking to. Hey,
Okay.
so I'm just wondering, since we're all helping each other out, I'd really like to help you guys out solving this murder.
Yeah.
Wondering if maybe there's some contract work, something that consulting fees that we could potentially be involved with under Section 8, Article 27, Paragraph 3 of the Detective Plus Security Handbook that was released 3 years ago.
There is. You're not exactly shame military, but I'm sure I could speak to 5-0 and
Yes.
work something out.
Wonderful. Please do.
Okay.
And I'm going to head back. We're in negotiations right now of getting getting paid for this. So
I would additionally like to
alright.
pay in the body.
So
You would like to-
what even killed the guy?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. I didn't find anything
Okay,
in
so
my
there's
initial
no
search.
stabs, no strangle marks. So
No.
poison then, probably.
Maybe
It's
he got
idea
probably
who he was?
something internally. Oh yeah, what did we get a name? We got a name because
Yeah, the
Bard
deceased
Battlefist.
is Bard Battlefist.
Bard Battlefist.
And he was a security person who was in researching or following Gellin Primewater, another suspicious character.
That's
Okay,
right.
so
This
finally
is
a reason
already
this is
connected.
relevant. Okay.
Yes. Thank you for putting the big picture together. I'm terrible about that. Yeah. So this is already connected.
Not a super great trait for a detective.
Now here's my question. How did? Because where does this guy live?
Nowhere.
Not nowhere. No.
He's real dead.
This is true.
He had a room in the barracks and
So-
a locker.
And
And
is his
Sergeant
his,
Watson can take you there.
do his overalls look like engineering overalls, like the engineer folks of the station?
Not really. It's more like just like a generic spacer's jumpsuit.
I suppose the question is, does he look like he was undercover, or does it look like that was just like clothes that he would wear?
It's definitely like plain clothes, so he may have been trying to be discreet, or he may just have been off duty at the time.
It's just very strange that this guy'd be following somebody that we've already been dealing with, and ends
led
up
them right
dead
to
on
our
our front doorstep.
Wait, Mr. Biggs,
Hmm?
I had an idea. Would you check your special scans to see if anyone is on this ship right now? Because I was once kidnapped and thrown into a secret compartment in a ship. That was really bad because it was really bad. So anyway, but then people came and rescued me, but they didn't know where I was because I was hiding. I actually wasn't hiding. People hid me because I was kidnapped. So what if Galen Primewater is currently on our ship, hiding?
We'll kill him.
Are you allowed to kill people when they're on your ship?
Yes.
Okay.
If we didn't invite him, I think we could make a case.
That's all very concerning.
Also, maybe
Let me
someone could be
go-
invisible. There also could be invisible people too.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Wow. Let me go take a look. I don't have remote access to all the ship sensors yet, so I'll have to go check manually. Is there a reason we have to believe that there's someone on the ship?
No.
But he was following someone and then he died right outside of our ship. So what if the person he was following snuck onto our ship?
I mean, the ship isn't the only point of interest here. I mean, there's a noodle stand right over there. Could have just very well have been that.
Noodles.
But-
Can you run
I
a
think
scan on the
Oceanus-
noodle?
How many noodles? Do we want one for everyone?
I would like noodles.
I'll get you noodles. Crabley?
No, again, I don't have a metabolism, so
Niles?
not a biological entity, so no food for me. Thank you.
Would you like noodles?
Niles would like noodles. He needs to.
And I will get some hydraulic fluid for you, Mr. Biggs.
I really appreciate what your heart is, but no, thank you.
Oh, was the hydraulic fluid I got last time not tasty?
Oh, I've dug myself too deep. All right, yes, some hydraulic fluid would really hit the spot, Oceanus.
Thanks.
You're so helpful.
I've never seen you drink it, but I know that like machines
Nope.
like hydraulic fluid.
You are
I just wander
so
off.
thoughtful. And I'm gonna go back to the ship.
I think I will follow. You mind doing a scan of the ship just to put the boy's mind at rest? I don't want him nervous about someone hiding in his living space.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Thank you. You need any help? I can do a little poking around.
Yes, please. Also, I need to get the ship to be used to all these new creatures that live here. So let me adjust the sensors accordingly.
I'm gonna go poke around in Niles' room.
Okay.
Yes. Excellent.
I'm
And
sorry,
I'm
I had a bit
gonna
of a-
start doing scans.
Also, Freya totally left the chalk thing on the floor.
So that's some great scanning right there.
Okay. You do not detect any unexpected life forms on the ship.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, good news, little O. Ship is intruder free.
Okay, but we were away for like hours while we were in the bar, and their nefariousness about, did somebody break in ever? Did somebody come to the ship while we weren't here? Did somebody like leave like a bag of poo in one of our rooms?
Does
You
any
have
of
a
that-
poo scanner.
Because that happened once. I didn't like it.
Well, why don't you go check your quarters for poo, and let me know if there's any unexpected poo in your quarters.
All right. But I'm trying to get the nicest hydraulic fluid I can find. Once I get it, I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Freya is, because she just is how she is, she's going to summon a demon to leave poo in his room.
It's what happened last time. I don't know how that happened.
Crabley is going to see if he can investigate Niles' as well.
Okay.
Nice. So there's just a bunch of people crowded in Niles' room.
Freya's going to go into Niles' room too, just because if somebody's going to mess around in there, A, she wants to make sure no one's messing with her stuff, but she wants to mess around with Niles' stuff.
So while they're all doing this, I had a little bit of trouble, so now I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Did we actually go investigate the, like, we were supposed to be heading with them to go investigate the locker, right?
You were
Investigate
indeed supposed to be. Seem to have gotten
Right.
sidetracked a bit.
I think
I got
they
it good on
did.
investigating Niles' room, though.
They did. I'm going to continue on.
Okay.
I'm at the
Um,
noodle stand outside the ship,
Okay.
and I just waved to you. Where are
Or
you
maybe
going?
what I do is I'm like, all right, can you give me the location? I have to wrangle my team together, and I'll meet you over at his place, at the barracks.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go over. It's like, and I'm gonna come. It's like with the puppy still in my hand, in one hand, gonna take out the whiskey bottle. Why is everyone in my room?
Freya is wearing one of his outfits right now.
Crabley is lurking under his bed.
Freya is full on like in his like shirt and jacket and has one of his hats on.
You're in my Sunday out or my Saturday outfit. Why are you wearing my Saturday outfit?
Because I'm you, as if it were Saturday.
Why?
She's cosplaying.
Because she's a cosplayer.
Is this your hobby? I've never seen you do this hobby.
I started just now.
Oh,
Never too late to pick up a new hobby.
It's a closet cosplay.
it really was a closet cosplay. Okay. All right. Why is everyone in my room again?
Crabley is
Not
under
Freya.
your bed.
Yeah.
We're looking for clues.
Why would there be clues in my bed?
If there's
You're
an
very
intruder, he might be under your bed.
We think there's an intruder now.
There is.
Well, there is an intruder under your bed now.
There is now.
You are intruding under my bed. And Freya, you intruded my closet. What else have you all intruded? Where's Mr. I'm sure he's very easy to spot.
I finished my scans. There are no unexpected intruders on the ship.
I went through your underwear drawer.
Oh, no. Oh, please, God, no. Just stop right there. I don't think anyone needs to know.
Oh, is this
what was
about
in
the leopard print?
I
It's-
rearranged everything.
It's
And I've
Oh,
hidden
somebody had to.
I've hidden all of your underwear around the ship.
Why did you do this? Why, Freya? Why? Oh, I have a puppy. I already have a drinking problem, and now my underwear is scattered everywhere. Just scattered.
Well, then maybe you'll care more about your underwear if you have to work for it.
Oh my God. This is a nightmare. We need to go get some data now. We need to go.
Oh, there's some magazines under here.
Don't you dare tell anyone about those magazines or read them. Please get out from
Crabley,
underneath.
where are they?
No.
Oceanus pipes in on the.
What's so
on the
embarrassing
intercom.
about Accountants Quarterly?
Yeah, account coordinate. I didn't really understand it, but it was really interesting when I was going through your underwear drawer because I was folding everything nicely.
Why would you?
What, is that the Accountants Quarterly swimsuit edition?
It is. It is. Look.
So that's what
nice.
a spreadsheet is.
That's. All right. Listen. I can explain Mrs. Assets. All right. It's not. It's You don't know anything about merging tables, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is. Whew, it is a thing. Everyone, please out. I am now very embarrassed. I am feeling very vulnerable, and I am feeling upset. If you care about my feelings whatsoever, please leave.
I do,
This is
not,
my
room.
room too.
but I will leave.
I do leave.
Niles,
Oceana,
can I come into your room?
I'm going to look him straight in the eyes, and I'm
I'm
actually
still outside the
gonna-
ship. I'm still
Oh.
outside the ship. I was
Oh,
like,
he's doing the comm.
yeah, no,
Oceana,
yeah.
can you come in here, please?
Oh, excellent! Because I
Come
was
to the
going to
room.
ask
Come to the
permission.
room. Yeah, come to the room.
I come in and I've got a big bowl of noodles for you. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm going to knock the noodles out of his hands.
Oh,
Oh no.
And I'm going to look him straight in the eyes. I'm going to put my finger up to him. And there's still the puppy.
mhm.
on my shoulder. And I'm like, you listen to me, Oceana.
Uh-huh.
You never go in my room ever again without my permission. You never fold my underwear. You never touch my underwear. I don't care how much you think it makes me happy. And they're really nice folds, trust
Thanks.
me. Never do it again.
Okay, but
That is my personal space, my personal underwear.
okay, but what
And
about
now
your
I
pants?
need you to do anything in my room you do not go through. You do not fold them. You do not clean them. You do not shine them. You do not brighten them somehow. You do not disinfect. You don't spray and wipe off anything.
Can I Martinize them?
I just want this to end.
Well, that means you're going to be doing all those cages yourself.
Okay.
Twice a
don't-
week.
If you don't want me to
Yeah,
fold
this
your
isn't a
stuff,
good time to be burning bridges, Niles.
I won't do it.
Fine. You want to get back in my good graces,
I'm
Oceana?
s- Wait, I'm not.
Oh,
because
he's
I'm
even
in
new
there.
too.
Wait, are you mad
This
at
is
me?
a conversation between me and Oceana, please. Everyone else,
Should I shut off the comms?
leave. Yes, shut off the comms.
Oh,
Please shut off the comms.
okay.
This is a private conversation. You clearly have no boundaries when it comes to privacy.
What?
Freija's still in the room
You-
because it's her room also, so she's just gonna reach back and flip on the comm. That's in the room.
And that's when everyone hears Niles just starting to get loudly. Just starting to go loud, like, you have always had an issue with personal boundaries. You continue to just let yourself in to people's lives when they don't want it and where they don't want it. It is creepy, sometimes
Whoa,
illegal.
I think you're projecting. Besides, it's the other two that stole your underpants.
God,
He just brought
turn
your
off the
suit.
how did the toms get turned back on?
I didn't do it.
I am the comms.
Oh. Thank
I
you.
would love it if everything flickered and like on the comms.
Also, it was only I stole the underwear. I had the demons hide them strategically throughout the ship.
Great. How many different hands have been on my underwear, and none of them touched me? Listen,
All of the hands of hell.
You are lonely. Just admit it.
Would
I
you
am
like a
not
hug?
lonely. I have already told you I have a date tomorrow
You're
night.
complaining that the
With all of
underpants
it,
demons didn't cut you.
Underpants demons.
I didn't find any evidence of a girl in there.
You wouldn't, because I'm a classy
Freya.
gentleman.
Would you
And
like a hug?
That would be date number 4 or 5, maybe, but I definitely wouldn't take him here because all of you would scare away any potential I have of a long-term future with someone.
Oh,
I
so
live
you're
in
gonna-
your room.
You gotta have a long-term girlfriend that you only meet in hotel rooms?
That's really what my life is going to come down to, probably. Who knows? Until I get my own place. Which means we need
I'll
to
live
make
there
money,
too.
which means we need to stop this and actually solve some crimes because we have
Well,
two
then be nice to
revenue streams now.
Oceanus. He's just
Yeah.
trying his best.
Don't yell at the emotional vulnerable one. Yell at Freya and me. We were the ones that you.
Yes, yell at me. See how that goes for you.
I'm unrepentant.
Sometimes she burns me at night. Listen, my point
Do you
here
think
is
you deserve it?
When he says that, Freya actually
No,
like
I
starts to
never
gap a
deserve
little
it.
bit.
Have you thought about an exorcism? I like Freya. This sounds like an actual problem.
Listen, everybody, hold on. I'm about to be nice to Oceana. Okay?
He's never getting his name
Is
right.
everyone listening? Because
Yes.
you are the comms. We just switch it off and you switch it back on somehow. Or Freya's going to switch it on, or
Mhm.
some imp is going to switch it on, or
Mhm.
Crabley is just going to keep listening next to the door. I can hear you right there, Crabley, and I see your tail underneath, just underneath a little slit between the door and the floor.
You're never
Oceana?
alone, Niles.
How would you like a very important job? Because I know how much you love very important jobs.
I do love very important jobs, but can I tell you something first?
Yes.
You said you couldn't be in a long-term relationship, but we're best friends, and I'm never going to leave you.
Me neither.
Ever.
I might.
I have a fresh new Pandora's box of fears that I'm not going to talk about openly right this very moment. Yes, Oceana, we are friends. And
Best
we will
friend.
be friends. Ooh. Yeah, I guess if you carry the one, Oceana really is my best friend. If you really put it on a
Well, maybe you should get his name
on a
right.
sheet.
True.
Oceanus.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Also,
sometimes
Freya, for that matter, since we're on the topic.
Niles, does Oceanus make your nethers tingle?
No,
Hmm.
no. This is not a friendship that's going to turn into
Do you need the
a
electrodes?
ship. Let's not say no. Yes.
Oceanus,
yes.
don't let him date you. He's not mentally stable.
Oh,
I'm.
but I bet I
I'm
can
red,
fix him.
I'm a mountain of
Yeah.
red flags. You can't fix me. I am not
Oh.
the kind of man you can just fix.
Decoupage lady's on your level, though. I've seen. I know about her stuff.
He's
Freya's
go
gonna
ahead.
lean over to Oceanus.
Oceanus,
I think fix him.
Oh, okay.
this is not. This is not going to. I am. He's going to reach into his trench coat. He's going to pull out all the notes he made about how to take care of the animals. See these notes? I want you to follow them to the letter.
Okay.
I need you to make sure the rat's taken care of.
Mhm.
You should make sure the bunny's taken care of. And Shitstorm here is taken care of. For now, he's a puppy, so we have to take him with us everywhere we go because we can't just leave him here by himself. He'll get real lonely.
Okay, but I have a question.
Yes,
What's the job, though?
that is the job to take
No,
care
that's
of
the
him.
fun part. I thought you had a
Okay.
job.
Yeah, this is us rebuilding our friendship from when I just a moment ago blew up at you and was very mean.
Oh, you didn't mean it.
You're right. I didn't mean it. Come on, everybody, let's solve murders and shit. And he's just gonna start walking off with the puppy.
And I hand Freya the other bowl of noodles.
Frey's gonna take it and just start eating it and follow him.
Where are we actually going?
To the barracks.
There's a barrack.
Oh,
Yes, there's a
No.
barracks.
nope. I'm gonna stay here and rearrange my rock.
Come on, we could use Crabley Snooper.
Barracks and police and military aren't really my friend personally.
Wow.
Just change your hat into a military hat.
Yeah, just you are the master of disguise.
That's a good point.
What happened to the glasses with the mustache?
You think I should double up? Well, you've got a good point,
Definitely.
actually. So he will put on a Groucho Marx glasses, puts his eye stalks through the eyepiece and hangs down in front of him, and he will change his hat to a military hat.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody, I blew up there. That was not any. That was a bad leadership call. But I'm over it now. We're better, right, Shitstorm? Right. Well, I think Shitstorm smells justice in the air. Let's go.
So, we cut to Bard Battlefist's quarters at the barracks, where Sergeant Watson has located his locker and will show you the evidence that she has found. Namely, photographs of Galen Primewater coming and going from the back room of the Empty Night, and copies of an autopsy report on the late where is her name? Petra Solmore, who was the mother of the youngest council member, who died very suddenly not long ago. There are apparently 2 copies of the report with conflicting data on them. I won't even make you roll for it, Niles. I will just let you know. One of them lists her cause of death as natural causes, and one indicates that she died by poison. Both of the autopsies are signed by an amoeboid medic named Neutron.
Both signed by Neutron. How are there 2 copies signed by Neutron? The conflicting evidence. So he says everything out loud like a noir detective as he's pacing around. That's what we're going to hear.
I'd say one is most likely forged.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could ask the forgers I know if on some extra work.
It's possible Neutron wasn't really positive.
Mm-hmm.
You could also
Mr. Biggs, it's your sense of humor that I like about you the best.
you could also interview
Neutron, if you like.
I have a question.
Yes.
So Galen Primewater was at the Empty Night, right? And then also the vice president of the whole Galactic Bank was at the Empty Night. And then also her twin brother had teleportation magic and was also at the Empty Night. And then Mr. Killagob, who is a famous lawyer and real estate developer, was also at the Empty Night. All that's true, right? So I have a question, though.
All there at various times.
But I have a question. But Crabley
We don't know if they're there at the
Blooper-
same time, yeah.
No, but Crabley Blooper told me that I wasn't supposed to go into that bar because it was a bar for scum and villainy. And that, like, bad people went there. And I feel like these people are rich and famous. And so why would rich and famous people go to a bar that's like a bar for, like, bad guys? I went there once asking about space mermaids, and it went badly.
Oh, I bet it did. Well, truth of the matter is, Oceanus, a lot of the rich and famous people, they get started in scum and villain.
Oh.
And when they don't get started there, sometimes they get dragged in.
Oh.
Into the muck of scum and villainy.
And most civilizations don't care much for bankers.
Oh. Wait, I have another question that I don't know the answer to, but I bet Niles does because he's our chief boss. So, so there's a group called the Firm and the Council and the Galactic Bank and also... So, do you think they talk to each other in emails? Or do you think they... Like, if we looked at their files, would we find incriminating evidence? Would we find the smoking laser? Do lasers smoke? Oh, smoking.
All right, let me stop you right there.
What?
Tell me about the Firm. Is the Firm a real organization, or is this a underground name for some kind of villainous organization?
Oh.
Or both.
Oh.
Faux dump what we've got.
So maybe you're saying that the Firm is a euphemism. Or a mantifor.
My wonder here is a couple things. First off, we have a bunch of different organizations. We have a lot of different people at play here. We know that some people are in a place of, I guess, scum and villainy that are talking in secret rooms. We don't know if they were all talking at the same time, because when you got to the room, it was empty. The only person we know for a fact that came out of that room...
No, but we found the glasses.
You know.
Oh, I put the glasses down. But they did magic and science, magiscience on the glasses, and we know for a fact that those glasses were handled by the brother who's currently in police custody and
Galen
also
Primewater.
Galen Primewater.
Sure.
But when you were in the room, did you check for invisible people?
We didn't bump
We
into
did.
them.
Well,
Also, it is not unusual for one person to pose to be another person, and if you're a twin, it pose as your other twin, wouldn't it?
Right.
I changed my hat and I'm a different crab.
I didn't recognize you at first.
That's true.
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't
Who's this
recognize
crab here?
Now, this is some military crab.
Yeah, some military crab.
Lieutenant Crab.
Lieutenant,
With an outstanding mustache.
it's a great mustache.
I'm jealous of the
Majestic.
mustache.
Yes, as well you should be.
You know, I used to have a mustache.
I have
I
fish
don't believe
whiskers.
you.
Sell it.
If a man grows a mustache in his past and no one sees it, did it happen?
Unless they're photographs and it looks like Tom Selleck from the 70s.
Yeah, that's when I
The
pull up.
2470s.
That's when I pull up a photograph. But this was me in accounting school with my mustache. It's a Tom's. It's a very small, minor, just a.
Pencil
It's
mustache.
doctored.
Freya's gonna take it. Look at it. I don't like it.
But I feel like the bigger mystery is about, so, okay, So,
Keep going. I think we might be connecting a few dots, but we still don't have enough data to connect all of them together.
but this
Could
is
it
about
be
the
the
council,
clone?
right?
What?
Mr. Biggs, could it be the clone? Your
Yes.
science. Could it have been the clone? And not the brother?
Could what have been the clone?
Touching the other glass. The one we didn't abduct.
Mm-hmm. In disguise.
Posing as the brother.
Yeah, almost certainly. Yeah,
Ooh.
is that not what we were all operating from?
No.
Because the brother's in custody, right?
Yeah.
So, if we assume that the brother is in custody,
Right?
then you saw the brother go into the bar, and you saw the sister leave, and they're twins, then you
Right.
almost certainly saw the sister go into the bar looking like the brother.
Well, we didn't follow him. We
They
followed
saw-
Killigob.
The lawyer go into the bar.
Mhm.
They saw the sister come out of the bar.
Yeah. They never saw the brother.
Wait.
You
So what
only
you're
have a glass with
saying
the brother.
Oh, you
Is that
you
the
were following.
brother-
Well, which one's
is
the lawyer? Was that the
Killigob.
Killigob one?
Yeah.
Killigob
Yeah.
is the lawyer.
Killigog is a lawyer.
Okay, you saw Killigob go in, and you saw the sister come out.
Yes.
Mhm.
But not
There was
Killigob's
some-
sister, because as far as we know, Killigob doesn't have a sister.
Well, he's a halfling, probably.
So they're all
Right.
halflings.
They're
No,
all
Killigog-
halflings.
Was
So
Killigog
maybe
a
they're
halfling?
triplets.
Okay.
Maybe. Have we
Maybe
seen
they have
We've
all
just
other
three
been
of them
assuming there
together?
were two of them, when there were maybe there's a dozen of them. Maybe there's hundreds of these halflings running around.
Does it even matter that they're all connected through lineage at this point?
Well, because the mystery of the DNA. But I'm thinking somebody's. Oh, wait. I've got to do this like.
So you saw Killigob walk in.
Yeah.
We have the brother's DNA, and we saw
Yeah.
the sister walk out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that is much more confusing.
But
yeah, I say they're all one big family doing a scam.
yeah. Also, are you ready for this? I'm gonna
No.
be like Niles.
Already.
Okay.
Tell me anyway.
Okay.
Please go. Please do it. Please.
There are
Make it
1,000
short.
cities in the night. No, there's 1,000 stories in the city, and
Uh-huh.
somebody's bumping off council members. And
Oh, you're doing the new R thing. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, let him
I
go.
like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, somebody's bumping off
Giving
the
him
council
positive
members.
praise.
And I feel like we're on the trail of murder.
Yeah.
I
You're right.
really like the energy where you're coming from on that. Maybe
'Cause,
some
like, they-
tweaking, but your heart's in the right place.
We should have abducted that woman.
Yeah, maybe we should have.
Yeah, we
We still
totally
could.
should have.
I can
The
hear
only thing
you,
I want to
Leonard.
adopt
Wait.
right now is justice and figuring out the truth.
But
Oh, yeah, I guess we are in the.
Oh yeah, we.
I guess the sergeant is standing right there.
We are also in the middle of
This
a
is the
barracks.
rest,
So,
though.
by the way, everyone who is an officer, that is just it's just the way we talk. It's just a pleasant back and forth between some friends.
I mean,
We're
I
not
have a strict policy of not breaking the law anymore.
it would be citizens
Right.
arrest.
We
That's
will
legal.
not break the law anymore. And this is our friend, Mr. Security Crab. We're going to now leave with our data. And I'd like to interview this medical person,
Okay.
examiner.
You're going to interview Neutron.
Neutron.
Can I look inside his pillowcase if we're in his room? Because we just went to his barracks.
Nope,
and
make
looked
it
at his
quick.
room.
Make it
thanks.
quick.
Thank you. Because
There
like,
you
what if
go.
he has? I'm gonna go into his underwear drawer and investigate.
No.
Freya is going to as well.
And I
I
will,
think you two have a weird kink you really need to figure out. And while you're doing this, I'm going to go ahead.
They already figured it out.
Yeah, I think they figured it out. And by the way, I'm not yucking your yum. I'm just going to go ahead and take this puppy out. Shitstorm might need to go outside for a minute.
and I will spend one of my fate points on my high concept plucky Nodla Junior Detective to
Okay.
help me investigate the room. So that's a 3. And then we get the 3 and a 2. Although you can, I still have those aspects. So Freya, you can take one of mine to make you a 4.
I'll take it.
Hmm?
If there's anything suspicious in this underwear drawer, Freya will find it.
Or anywhere else in the room. We're just gonna search the room. And I'll
Okay.
Freya
also-
is going to mostly search the underwear drawer, and then she's also going to take it and just like hide the underwear around.
And I will tidy
It's
up
a
as I
barracks,
search.
so you could hide many.
Yeah, and she's actually, once she does that, she's just going to start going through other people's lockers.
So she's hiding a dead person's undergarments everywhere.
And
This
the
is
livings.
real dark.
No, and the livings. She's just going to start going through everybody's underwear drawers. And just hiding them everywhere.
I'm outside smoking.
Okay. You did not find anything suspicious, but you probably do find some underwear that the dead man no longer needs.
Where'd the underwear go?
It's gone.
Oh. Oh, all right.
It'll reappear later.
But look, here's a photograph of the dwarf with small dwarven children. Huh.
I can send them the underwear.
Oh, you think they'd want their father's underwear?
I can't imagine, but if they do, I can send it there.
A keepsake, a memento.
She's going to summon a demon to have the demon deliver the underwear to the children.
Okay.
With no
Well, I mean, you
explanation
want some-
either. Just, like, no actual explanation. Just a demon is going to take these underwear.
Well, if they really care, they'll recognize their father.
They'll understand. They'll understand. They'll get it. This is an act of love.
Certainly.
We head out, and I've got a
Yeah,
candy cane.
she's gonna go out and see what Niles is doing. It's been a minute since, a literal 60 seconds since she's bothered him.
He's just enjoying the peace, the quiet. He's saying out. He's like, "Here we are, shitstorm, just you and me, smoking this cigarette, enjoying the nice, cool air. Just me with my thoughts."
As soon as it
No,
seems
but
like he's
fine.
nice and calm, nice and peaceful,
The gentle air caressing my skin.
she's gonna go like right
Like
behind him,
violin,
like
just playing
right,
the notes of my life.
right behind him. Niles, what are you doing?
Oh, whoa, God. Oh. There it
Niles,
goes. It's done.
I sent the dead man's underwear to his children.
What was it the therapist said? 5 deep breaths. Okay.
That didn't help me and Helen. I don't think it's going to help you either.
Okay. He's going to suck down the last of his cigarette and put it out. Is everyone done? And please don't tell me whatever it is you did that was extra. It wasn't part of the mission.
I sent the man's underwear to his children.
Damn it! Did you did what?
I had a demon take it to them,
I'm sure.
so they have something of their father's.
Yeah, that's great. A demon just dropped off some underwear for these poor kids. This is
It's his most
wonderful.
private possession.
It was definitely near the privates. That's sure. That's close.
That's
to
where
a
they came
private.
from. Of course, they should want it.
Oh, you have. You know, this is going to be really weirdly personal, so I'm not going to ask it. So let me just get everyone else. Oh, come on, everybody! Like comms, like everybody, come on, let's go.
I'm searching the web as I'm walking.
Okay.
Got a 1. I just want to know, just because the mother died, was she the council member and then her child took over, or was
Yes.
the child? So you know, Oceanus is just actually sort of like checking the news, like on all the people's
Yeah.
names that we know, just to see what's in the news about them.
Yeah.
It's like
Oceanus, did you find anything about the person who became a council member afterwards? Who that person was?
Oh, I'll look it up. Crabley, will you help?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Knowing about this sort of thing is my job.
Thanks. Oh no, you do it. I'll help you.
Oh, all right.
Okay. You should search for things like search terms like suspicious or fancy Friday night or gossip or
Gossip.
Yeah, does that help?
That I can help you with. Yes. I am going to go through my cell phone and look for my contact who might know stuff about what were the council member and the forger.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I
Yeah.
think I actually used Oceanus's help. So
It's a 4. And if you want, you can take my very last free invoke that I gave. So you can make that a 6.
I think I took the first invoke, actually.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's right.
So, Anders Solmore recently inherited not only his mother's seat on the council, but also his family's fleet of ships after she died. He's the youngest person ever to be elected to the council. He's brash and inexperienced, but friendly and a bit of a local celebrity. Their business is doing well. People like him a lot.
Is he friends with Prime Water? Do they vote the same way? Do they go and hang out and have lunch? Do they go and
No, not really. No.
They should
All
be
right.
friends.
And do my contacts know anything about foragers who have suddenly more money than they normally?
Nope.
Interesting. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Some people are more conservative with their spending. And the guy outside our ship was also, there was no visible murder
Nope.
apparatus.
Nope. Mr. Biggs suggested it may have been poison.
That's 2 poisons.
Yeah, it seems like a smart suggestion.
Oh.
So, Amoeboid, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So you go to interview Neutron, the amoeboid medic, who can be found at the clinic. Neutron is you're able to get Neutron away from their work for a moment. It's kind of a quiet day, or it was until the report of the murder. And so when you go into Neutron's office, you see them put away a data pad very quickly, kind of like close the screen and bring up just like the screensaver on their computer. What can I do for you?
Is there any way I can roll a quick investigate to see if I can quickly figure out if I see anything on that
Sure.
screen before it's closed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I use one of my stunts to give him a little extra?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a great.
Okay. What stunt are you going to use, Crabley?
I was going to try to distract, examine, or so investigate.
Okay.
That's on.
Sure. Yep. So that'll be a superb. Niles, you get a quick glimpse of the screen before it changes, and it's a text document, specifically in script format. Excuse me.
A text document in script format.
Yeah.
Okay, but do I see any of the scripting or the does the scripting look familiar?
Mm-hmm. You get a flash of the title, and not script as in like the font, but a script as in like screenplay.
Oh, it's a screenplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Murder
what is it?
on the Amoeboid Express.
I'm gonna text everybody secretly.
Nice.
Murder on the Amoeboid Express is what's on the tablet. That's the text everyone would send. Good.
I'd watch it.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Neutron. My name is
Hello.
Niles Hammer of Hammer Detective Agency. These are all of my associates, and we are investigating, I guess, a few things.
Murder.
Oh, murder.
Oh dear.
We're investigating murder, as you can tell. Listen, I found these documents here. I'd like to know what kind of murder really happened. As you can tell, showing two different murders. Well, one murder, but two different ways you murder. You know what I mean? I just really got in the habit of saying murder like everyone else.
Murder.
Murder.
Thank you both. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Niles.
you're welcome.
Also, we
Would-
might be interested in adapting your story into a screenplay later.
Oh,
Although we don't have any writers assigned to it just yet.
Oh, you saw that, did you?
What?
sorry, we're just big fans of theater here. I
No.
Oh, yeah.
couldn't help but let everyone know that you seem to also be a fan of theater.
I am. I write screenplays in my spare time.
Oh, Crabley Blooper is one of the most famous impresarios of the stage and screen and holovid and all music and stuff. He's really good. He's famous in like
He's-
multiple planets.
He's also
Really?
putting
I
together a
am.
boy band. He's also putting together a band.
Oh,
I got a claw in a lot of pies, so if you want to talk
Fascinating.
about that later.
So, for the sake of brevity, we'll say you manage to work your charisma, and Neutron agrees to tell you what they know in exchange for Crabley reading their screenplay.
Yes.
If it makes it easier, and I could roll a rapport, but
You can if you want.
I think we've naturally.
It sounds like it's got it handled.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it handled.
I'll
Okay,
just-
never mind.
You know.
I was just gonna give it to you.
Okay, well, never mind.
So, Neutron tells you. Neutron confesses, with big blue jelly tears rolling down their face, that Mr. Primewater and a very intimidating, very tall wizard named Keladak. Well, actually, Neutron doesn't say the name out loud, but gives you a description, which you would
And then we put it
recognize as a local wizard named Keladak.
So
Um,
Primewater
Came
in.
and intimidated them, and made them change the autopsy report so that it would look like Mrs. Zolmar's death was of natural causes, but she was really poisoned.
Neutron. Well, you just told us it's a dangerous game they're playing. You're gonna have to go to the authorities eventually once
Yeah.
we crack some of these codes.
He tells you they threatened to erase all of his screenplays if he didn't cooperate.
Could we just save them to another location? We'll keep it for you, I promise.
Yeah, how would they
Word to
erase
the
all
hammer.
of your screenplays? I mean, no.
They were,
Can you-
they were going to destroy his data pads, and
They were gonna get a skilled hacker, probably.
yeah.
You
Oh,
could've just
skilled
put things
hacker.
you could have put just things in the cloud. Space clouds hold everything.
Not everything.
Oh.
And
mean,
they're
I-
actually easier to find in the space cloud. It
Oh.
would be much less harder
Yeah.
to find if you just
For a
printed them
skilled
out.
hacker,
Oh.
It's real easy to find
Yeah.
something in the cloud.
it
Oh,
is
but if
hard
you
to
print 'em
hack
out-
paper, though. Yeah.
It's
So
hard
I
for
should
a
not
hacker
put
to
all
hack
my
paper.
passwords
Paper
in
is
the
easy
safe
to burn,
card?
though.
Yes.
What you want is a multiple copy situation where you got to print it in on the cloud and on the personal. But in the future, it will be on my phone after having been read and probably loved by me.
And Neutron, you're probably just not very skilled with a computer. I can see this. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna take care of it.
Well, feels like a harsh judgment under the circumstances.
Just saying.
Neutron, I'm
Some
very
of the details
disappointed
I
in you.
pulled apart from our conversation.
Because you did a bad thing. I'm very disappointed. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah, you can tell Neutron's very disappointed in himself as well.
But we're gonna make this right. We're gonna crack this whole thing wide open. Right now, we know for a fact Primewater's done something illegal.
What?
We need to see just how far down a rabbit hole goes.
Oh.
Or rat hole. Dogs don't have holes. I was just thinking of all my new pets. It's been rumbling around my head how to feed them. They're going to take care of them. There's a lot of new responsibilities I have now.
They
Dr.
probably
Neutron,
are getting hungry.
Can we look at the police file? Because like who reported the death? And like, did she have dinner with somebody that night in a place like a hideaway? Or like, I mean, isn't that a thing? Like
We will have to see the investigation too. At this point, we know Primewater is involved with the council, getting someone in on the council. We also know that this person. Do we know if? We don't know if the person who got put on the council, if they're really in on it.
Yeah, we don't know.
So again, that's theory crafting. We want data crafting.
Also, does the amoeboid know if the new guy that just got dead was poisoned? Has he had time to figure that out?
No.
He wasn't poisoned?
No, Neutron doesn't know. He's not. They haven't, like, processed the whole crime scene yet. And Neutron's not doing the autopsy for this one.
Will you let us know?
Neutron, here's my number. Here's the card.
Give him mine too.
Also, Crabley will do your reading for you. Thank you. And if I could play a minor part, that'd be really fun. It'd be a bucket list item for me.
Ooh.
I think I know I'm gonna be the best actor in the world, but I've always enjoyed it. So
I bet you'd be awesome.
Maybe once, just do a little reading. That'd be nice.
Sure. You got a good face for holovids. I think we can work something out.
Would it not be a primarily amoeboid cast, though?
Oh.
They'll need
I haven't read the screenplay yet.
And that's why you have costuming.
Huh.
We got to throw in a little.
Well, you don't want to take the roles from amoeboid actors who need work. Well, that doesn't seem right.
Well, I think Neutron was just looking for a reading, maybe just to see how tonality the things, see if maybe the dialogue flows. It's one thing to hear it in your head, but it's another thing to hear it from actual people.
I suppose.
And also, we don't know if this was just is this going to be an actual play with people, or is it going to be like an audio drama?
It's going to be a holovid in all of the stations across the galaxy.
Oh,
it is a screenplay, so there is a visual element.
So is the Amoeboid Express an express for amoeboids or one run by amoeboids?
Or is it a romance thing?
You'd have to read the
Murder.
screenplay.
Oh, a suspense.
Freya's gonna kind of sidle over to Neutron and ask, Doctor, do you have any extra body?
No.
Where might one come across these?
We don't tend to leave them lying around.
Well, you got
Yeah,
any unclaimed?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
believe
What if
so.
what if no one claims them? What then?
They get...
Could we claim them? Freya really
They
wants
get
one.
cremated, don't they? They get cremated, and their ashes get scattered into the vastness of space, I'm sure.
What a waste.
All right,
Naughty
everybody,
corpses go into the corpse wiggler.
What?
The
Ooh.
corpse.
Absolute waste.
All right, everybody, let's leave Neutron to Neutron things. I'm going to ask Neutron one quick question without anybody here, just real quick, just something between me and Neutron.
By the way, I'm gonna just try to steal his
Are you
data
gonna
pad.
ask Neutron on a date?
Is it?
You don't know
is
that
this
yet.
Is this the
Well,
date?
that's why I'm
tomorrow?
asking.
This is not a date asking scenario. I'm not.
I
It's
just
not
steal
a.
his data pad.
No,
Is-
I'm not stealing
Well,
anyone's data pad. I'm
No,
not asking.
no.
anyone on a date.
Oceanus
I just
steals
have
the
a
data
question.
pad while everyone's
It's a
talking.
very.
Just
It's a
mix it up.
personal question that I'm going to ask Neutron. Just don't want anyone else to hear this personal
Oh,
question.
is this about your rash?
Is it about the spot?
I am
Niles,
out
is it
the
about the
door.
spot?
I do not
Yeah.
want to hear what this question is.
Okay.
Everyone, please leave. I have
And
a personal
Oceanus leaves.
question to ask. Neutron,
All right.
please, just once. Just give me this one. Just give me this one. I will pay you to leave.
Oceanus
Oh, how
is
much?
huge.
5 credits to leave.
Yeah, all
Just
right,
give
that's
me-
fine.
Thank you.
I'll leave.
Freya, outside the door, please.
Ask about unclaimed bodies, and then she leaves.
Did everyone leave?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go up to Neutron and be like, I actually have 2 questions.
Okay.
Freya's birthday is coming up, and it would really mean a lot to her if she could have a fresh body of some sort. And I'm not saying something illegal, but maybe something that would go unclaimed, that would go to the nuggler or whatever you call it. She's getting real irritable, and she has to be around me. And I just kind of want to do her something. Maybe one good sign will just crack a little light in her
It's not...
fire heart.
It's not exactly fresh, but there were some skeletons that were...
She really likes skeletons. Okay.
Skeletons that were cleaned out of the old alchemist lab. And
Okay.
maybe some gilded skulls and things.
Okay, well, that's going to be good enough, I think. I think she probably would like a skeleton or 2 in her closet. So let me put that in my data pad. I'll probably collect that. It's like in a week or something. I just want to make sure she has a good... It's not really her birthday. It's a summoning day. That's what I decided to call it when I summoned her.
Okay.
I don't think we know her real age. I'm pretty sure she's like 8,000 years old. I don't know how old she is. I don't
This
ask.
sounds like more than I really need to know right now.
Probably. So the second question is, I do have this rash I want to show you, and that's when it can like.
Okay, so
It's right on the door knocker. Is all I'm telling you. It's just right there. It's just right on the hoogies. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say it.
I recommend you make an appointment
I did
Or an
just
ointment.
now.
just now.
With the autopsy duck. Sir, I think it's legally dead.
You're going to want to make an appointment with Dr. Wu.
All right, I will write this down. Dr. Wu. Well, thank you. I appreciate you not saying anything about this. And also, don't say anything about us being here. You don't want to. We're still unwrapping the mystery, like it's a present, and we're unwrapping it slowly. Because we're really enjoying the unwrapping piece. Also, we're real slow at this.
Humanoids are fascinating.
Yeah. So are you. Goodbye, Neutron.
Goodbye. So, where to next?
Was that 3 good enough to steal the datapad? In the midst of all that chaos?
I think
If Freya knows about this, she'll help.
And it's just like, like, Oceanus doesn't, like, steal, like, I'm stealing. He's like, oh, that's interesting, and he just sort of takes things.
yeah, probably, yeah.
So I think when they're outside, Oceanus is just, like, kind of poking at the datapad.
Oh, no. This was
Oceanus.
tough.
What?
You just can't stop breaking the law.
What have you found? What is it?
Oh, it's a datapad.
Let me see.
Okay.
She's going to be poking at it too. Actually, I think they should just both be poking at it together. That's a together activity.
Oh, Mr. Biggs, look, I've got a datapad for you.
I'm curious. Has anyone ever explained to you what theft is?
No?
No one should.
Oh. Well, I feel I'm very conflicted at the moment. All right.
If he doesn't know, it's not wrong.
I was also very explicitly informed that is not the case.
It is unfortunately not the.
I don't know what we're talking about.
That's not what
Put it back in
let's be
there
honest.
later.
You can't. If a thing does not belong to you, you can't take it and leave with it. Like
We
with the
haven't left
glasses
this
earlier, those aren't your glasses. You didn't pay for them. They don't belong to you.
I don't. What do you?
We're still on the station. We haven't left.
Oh. Anyway, here, datapad.
Yeah, and you've stolen this datapad. What you did was a crime.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
It was
It
interesting
really-
looking, and so
Yes.
Right.
And
Yeah,
so you stole it. You
No.
committed theft. Yes.
No.
That's what that was.
I don't. This whole thing about ownership is very weird.
Yep, it is.
I don't understand it.
No, it doesn't mean it's not a thing.
It's not the station of the autopsy, a government-instituted station. Does not this datapad belong to us all?
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway,
My
here you
taxes
go.
paid for that if
I
I
will
paid
read it.
taxes.
I do not pay taxes, but I will take the datapad.
Do I pay taxes?
No.
Probably not. I'm guessing. I was like, chances are slim. You found your way to a tax office.
Oh, I just have Crabley take care of everything that has to do with money. I don't really get it.
Oh, then certainly not.
Also, what are taxes?
If anyone asks, your family is fine.
Oh, okay.
Always have been. All right, so what's on this datapad?
On this datapad are more scripts. There's one for Harry Skywalker and the Phantom Prisoner.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I will download all of them.
Yeah, Freya also. I would like to read these.
Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Biggs,
Mm-hmm.
is there any evidence of space mermaids on the datapad?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do a Control F for Space Mermaids. Any mention?
You find a saved or a bookmarked tab of a social media post of a very blurry photo of what looks like it might be some sort of mermaid tail out a window at a mall station.
This looks very convincing to me.
Is it?
Somebody claims to have had a brief sighting.
Listen, I have to tell you all something. It's really important, and it's secret. So don't tell anybody.
Uh-huh.
So, you know how I have a secret mission to try to find a planet for my people where they can live outside of suits? And no one's supposed to know about it, so I told you all?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a thought. It's why I left the ship and came here to the Saltmaw Station to make my way as a detective. I think if we can find a space mermaid, the space mermaid will lead us to the planet where my people can live.
Why?
Because they're space mermaids.
Why would they know of a planet where your people can live?
Because they're space mermaids. They swim around in space. They probably know
Mr. Biggs,
everything.
the logic is sound.
Yeah, but they fly in space. Why would they need to know about a place where they can swim around in water?
No. They swim around in space, which means, they probably know all these things. And then we could ask them, and then we could find a place, and then, I could, be a hero.
I mean, I gotta go in the water to get my gills wet every now and then. Even if you're out on the land, you gotta breathe water if you breathe water.
I have to burn Niles every once in a while because I get bored.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I was about to call you on that, but no, that sounds about right.
Also, you literally hover over my bed sometimes and howl.
Oh, Niles,
until
you're
I
here.
wake up. Yeah, I'm here now.
It gets very quiet at night.
Did you tell them about the burnings?
Except for the howling.
Yeah. The howling's a little scary. I'm not going to lie.
Followed by my crying, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's just continue.
Okay. Anyway, I was just telling everybody the secrets.
Oh, hey, Niles, you might want to return the stolen data pad.
Yeah, I'm on it.
We found it out in the hallway.
Yeah, of course. We
It
found in
belongs to the
hallway.
people.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I give it to you.
I was imagining Freija had it. Like this.
This is the people's data pad.
I've already copied all of its contents. We will read all of his fiction later.
Oh,
I'm reading it whether I want to or not.
And also threatening notes from bad guys.
What?
If there are threatening notes from bad guys, but also evidence of space mermaids.
Space mermaid.
Evidence is a strong word.
All right. I'm going to go back, and I'm actually just going to go over to Neutron and just hand him the data pad. It's like, found it.
Neutron just takes it and puts it in a drawer and says nothing.
I'm just going to leave. Oh.
And as you head out to wrangle your party and proceed to the next leg of the investigation, that is where we're going to wrap our session. So let's go around and we'll take it in reverse order from the beginning. So we'll start with Styles. Any final thoughts on the adventure? Stiver, I mashed up Niles and Stiver.
Styles.
I bet it wasn't Niver, because that'd be a cool name. The Niver. I knive things.
Name's Niver. It's all you need. Niver. I'm going to use that name somewhere.
Yeah, I totally missed my opportunity to have Lee say Niles in her Australian accent and make a joke about nails and hammers.
Oh, yeah.
Hammers, yeah. Hello, everybody. I would say, an impression of today's episode. It's great that we finally figured out that Niles hates his situation in life, and his friends are awful. They're just the worst friends you could possibly have.
That seems like a lot.
And he's a bit bullied right now, but it's fine. Just a little bullied. So I thought that was just a delight to find out in game. So I think that was a great impression. Anyways, my name is Stiver. You can find me find me on all social medias. It's I am Stiver. I am in such podcasts as Loot and Dagger, Stellar Arcanum. And I'm also in a stream, City of Light and Shadow, over there with Trooper and
Fox.
Oh yeah, and Rocket Fox is also in that. And pretty soon you'll find me, Adam, and Rocket Fox doing a stream called Cyberpunk Sonata. So if you're into cyberpunk rat and all things cyberpunk, then we may have a few guest stars that are even on the show someday. So anyways, that's it, yo. Loved you guys. It was fun. That's my impression. Fun.
All right, Adam.
Oh, guys, you guys are so good. I'm having so much fun with this. This has just been an absolute delight. It is. I'm at my best when James is at his maddest. I just learned this about myself, and it's really what just drives the whole thing forward. It's like, that's so good. I looking at the chat. The chat tends to agree. They seem to like the back and forth, and they were nice by saying back and forth, but really it's about James being as angry as possible, and the rest of us making him that way and keeping him that way. It's an art. But yeah, I'm Adam Jones. I DM and produce the Stellar Arcanum podcast. We are recording again. I swear it's been a little delayed again because of the pandemic is a nightmare. But we're doing it. We are doing it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I'm also a voice in the Loot and Dagger podcast, which is a whole lot of fun, and we're gonna start doing this Cyberpunk stream soon. And this has been a blast, and that's me in a nutshell. Oh, how did I get into this nutshell? That's a 30-year-old joke. It's still good. All right.
I just flew in from Burbank. Boy, are my arms tired.
Next person, please.
All right, Fox. Any last words?
Oh, wow, that got dark real quick. Yes, hello everybody. I'm Rocket Fox, and yeah, I am anywhere you look for a Rocket Fox, you'll likely find me behind you right this very moment. But yeah, no, I as was said earlier, loving this absolutely so much, but also doing City of Light and Shadows coming back season 3 with Trooper and Holy Stiver. Cannot wait. And yes, Cyberpunk Sonata coming up very soon, Monday nights, my own stream channel. So super excited about that as well. No, my thoughts, the hardest thing, especially tonight, keeping a straight Freya face while all of this is going on. Could not do it.
I saw you break a couple times.
Yeah, no, just couldn't do it. And I also would just like to say that it's the only way she knows how to show affection. So you know, the burning and the howling and the hiding the underwear and stuff like that. You know, it's out of horrific love. You know,
you ever been
it's
to hell?
a lot of terrible, awful affection. So you probably don't want, but you know.
Really can't wait until my next relationship, and the conversation is like, "Why did you hide all my underpants?" It's like, because I care.
Because it's love, okay?
I've learned from humans.
But yeah, no, I absolutely have been enjoying everything and everyone, and yeah, it's keeping a straight face throughout it all is real hard. So loving it.
Indeed. All right, and that brings us over to Alex.
Hello, I am Alex. I don't have any plug, but I think you should rewatch Babylon 5. It's excellent. I am. This is the most fun I have had in my and you know, Stiver your face when you're frustrated. Very. And I appreciate.
All right. And last but not least, Trooper.
Hey everybody, I'm Trooper SJP. Today I learned that Oceanus doesn't actually have the concept of ownership. I knew he didn't really have the concept of money, but now I also know that he doesn't have the concept of ownership. That's not really a thing he understands. And when it comes to this thing like this, Stiver, Niles was saying this word a couple of times. It was privacy, and I don't think Oceanus really knows what that one is either. But he's very excited to be friendly and just, you know, be there. So that was very exciting. I love learning new things. And Oceanus has never bullied Niles. He only loves Niles because Niles is his buddy. And there you go. But we learned so much really interesting info. There's clearly some sort of political drama going on. We have to figure out how the attempt to blow up this technology is related to this kind of politics. I'm very excited, and what the criminal syndicates are up to about that, and also who's going to be in the boy band, and are they going to have how many soulful eyes to the camera will they do in their video? These are questions I have. I think my favorite is probably the Australian accent, because you said the word no and you said it just perfectly, and I
agree. Second that.
Yeah, I mean, because the Australian no is really hard to do because it's 4 vowels just in one word.
I know, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I love that, and I love playing with everyone, and I love the puppy. I love the names for the puppies. I'm just full of the joy. And if you want to find me, I will. Let's see. Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow, Wednesday at 8 p.m. you can find me at Praxagora the Smaphoria's channel for Witcher Real Roads Home, where I'm playing a character who is not innocent and does know the value of money quite well, because he steals it all the time, and not on accident, but because he steals things from people and lies to them all the time. So yeah, so you can find me tomorrow over at Praxagora the Smaphoria's channel.
All right. Well, thank you all for playing with me, and thank you everyone for watching. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel, Origami Shuriken. You can find me on Twitter at Origami Shuriken as well. Links are below to all of my various blogs and crafty Etsy stuff. And you can find me here again next week for more of this, and between now and then you can find me over on Other Doc's channel for the Ghosts of Saltmaw, from which all of this has snowballed. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, I'm GMing Cthulhu Confidential on my channel, Trooper SJP, Saturday at 4 p.m.
Yes,
Eastern.
excellent. So yeah, give us a follow, check out our stuff, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
That puppy's going everywhere with us.